What? Oh, there's my favorite purple rhino. Wow, what's up, Daisy? Yeah. I got a question. Where's my pick? Where's my pick at? Ooh, what's up, Michael? Oh, there's the Travis. There's Travis in the house. Ooh, my, I'm feeling a little under the weather. There's Julie. What's up, there's Julie? Need a little R&R in San Diego. Need a little R&R in San Diego. Ooh, yeah. Welcome to the Rhino Nation 8 on a Sunday, a marvelous Sunday. Yeah, we should be. Ken will be able to broadcast tomorrow, so they say. Try today. I guess I didn't hit the right button because I still need another 24 hours, but whatever. 9 works. I tried that today. 9 works. So you want to sign up for 8, 9, or 10? They're all on YouTube. Please do. Woo woo. So you can find a Rhino wherever he goes. Woo woo, Nurse Julie, my purple rhino, favorite purple rhino, Michael on the left side of the world. Ooh, I'll tell you what, they got some fucked up shit going on there. Got to get in your laptop. Oh my goodness. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I sent you a cool video today that pretty much all the shit that I've been saying about Las Vegas, that's just your big receipt of they've backed up most of it. It's like, oh my. Always nice to be vindicated with receipts. Ooh. Got my Walmart receipt, but now I actually got a video. Uh, uh, uh. It also explains in there too why the fucking there was no big stink. They're also in there why there was no big stink made about that dude Khashoggi that was killed at their in their embassy over there. Woo woo! I did. I sent it. Yeah, texted it to you. Should be in your messages. Mm-hmm. Let me guess. You didn't get it. I'll send it to you again. Or you can look at it on my Rhino Nation chat page. It's over there too. Got 2 of them actually. Oh my goodness. A purple rhino is being a lazy rhino today. He's being a lazy rhino today. Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, hold on a second. Since it's early, I'll uh, uh, uh. I don't know if it's not gonna let me bounce between all the pages. Oh, let me see. If I get booted out, you'll know why. I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I could do it right now because I'd have to transfer it from one page to the other. I'll do it when I get done. Video. It's a cool. It's like woo. You're like, oh yeah. That's funny. I told you exactly what the type helicopter was, and sure enough, it's a Hughes 500, which is one fast little motherfucker. They're small. They're about the size of a pickup truck, and they're fast as shit. They fly at 150 miles an hour, which is pretty damn fast for that small of a helicopter. Ooh, they got a ceiling of 15,000 foot, and they're still produced to this day. They're a badass little helicopter. It would make a perfect gunship. What they do make perfect gunships. Ooh. Funny. Oh, what else did I see? Oh, poor South Carolina. Then Myrtle Beach got killed by storm surge. Killed by storm surge. I was watching videos of that, man. Storm surge was whipping people's asses. Now, the question I don't have is okay, they act like we so don't have capabilities. Okay, so this place in Florida has got a bridge worn out. You can't tell me that the military by now couldn't have airlifted one of those inflatable bridges that they use to go across rivers and all this other shit, connect the two sides together. Woo-la, hello, drop a big ass generator that hooks into whatever their powers their poles over there, and a bunch of other shit. I'm like, really? Why do you gotta evacuate people off of that thing? I mean, you can airdrop a whole shitload of food, water, and all that other crap. Ooh, finally stopped raining in the old PA today. Ooh. Yeah, it was nice here. It was not, well, it was hot, but we actually had clouds today. We had some clouds. Nah, Cuba's still in the fucking dark. From what I understand, Cuba is still in the dark and they're protesting the shit out of everything. What's up, Laurie C? Welcome, Laurie C. Woo, Laurie C. Nappy, over. Oh my. Oh, I got me a grilled chicken, onion, and pineapple pizza cut into squares. Woo woo. Uh oh. Yeah, well, you really didn't expect the Cubans are going to bust ass to put the lights back on now, did you? Oh, there you go, Travis. The link Savannah just gave is for the video. Ooh. Save time. I'll get the link ahead of time. Nice. Oops, shit. Come on, give me the box back. Yeah, Savannah just sent you two videos to watch. What's up, Hit Girl? Oh yeah, Hit Girl. Love the pictures of the hounds and the jammies. The bloodhounds and the jammies. They look funny. They look funny. Old Moses and the jammies. The hounds and their jammies. They're funny. If anybody wants to see them, they're on Rider Nation's chat. Hit Girl's hounds are in jammies. As big as they are, it's funny. It's what life in the house. Oh, there's Big Sis, Sissy K. Sissy K's in the house. Woo woo. Yeah. Might have to get winter coats for the dogs too when it gets cold. We'll get winter coats for the little doggies here because they ain't got no fur. I mean, not much anyway. I'm coming. Ah, there's Savannah. Hello.
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 So I had to go back. I still haven't finished watching the whole thing. I'm going to have to watch the whole thing all over again because I think you were right. As I was driving to go pick up my dinner at Chili's with my salad, I was thinking he said that he didn't think that there were any good guys involved in that, that it was all bad guys. So I wanted to go back and rewatch it again and see if it was all bad guys. And that the reason why that guy got fired from the Air Force base was because he didn't know anything about what was going on, or he failed at his job as far as anti-terrorism goes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've got to watch it again. It was very, very good. I dropped both links in there. The first one you should watch. It's on YouTube. Answers everything that just certifies what Rhino's been saying. And then the second video that's on Rumble is about a news reporter that knew about everything with Mr. T and the Saudi Arabian prince, and that he was told to be quiet if he wanted to live, and this and that. But it was very, very good. Yes, good, Travis. It give it to RH too. RH needs to see it.
Sorry. Hit Girl Signal is a military app, so I think it runs off of satellites instead of running across the shit that the internet runs across. If that makes any sense. I think that's how it works. I wouldn't swear to it because I don't know that much about it, but I got it downloaded.
Now tell me this, Rhino. Why would 3 of those helicopters go north and then 7 of them go in another direction? That's what was making me think, okay, the 3 helicopters that went north were the bad guys, and that the 7 helicopters going in the other direction were the good guys, and that there
Well,
was some sort of war going on up above everybody's head, and they were
well,
becoming
the
victims.
3 that split off and went towards the mountain are probably the ones that had the guns on them, and the other ones were just they weren't armed or they weren't heavily armed with like machine guns.
Okay.
If I
I
had to
don't know.
guess,
All right. All right.
I don't know, but I would think that the ones that disappeared over the mountain, they split off probably because they're the ones that had the automatic weapons.
Hmm.
If I had to guess, but and maybe the other ones were just there as I mean they had hand weapons where you can fire an AR-15 out of a helicopter and do some damage too. But
Right. Hi, Cindy. We found some Las Vegas video that we're talking about, and it's really super good. It goes ahead and tells you everything. And then there's a second Rumble video, and I put those links in chat for everyone. They're also on Rhino chat as well for you to view. Everybody should watch it. Everybody should watch it. It's really good.
well, supposedly Signal app is supposed to work if the internet goes takes a poof. Whether it does or not, I don't guess ain't nobody know yet. Cause
Did you download it, Rhino? Because I have
yes,
signal to go ahead and contact my son. So
yes, I'm
um,
on it. I mean, I guess it goes by your phone number.
right.
I put
Okay.
mine as the my I'll send you with the avatar. It's a big muscular rhino with a yellow shirt. That's the picture I used anyway.
So I need to put your contact information in signal.
Yeah, Benjamin, my VA disability check made it there on Saturday. So you should be good for Monday, or yeah, Monday. I guess tomorrow is Monday. Monday. I'm missing a day somewhere.
I tell you, I think our channel's being monitored, and they are, and because what we talked about the Las Vegas shooting last week. And I'm like, I need some receipts. I need some receipts. And then poof, here's a
Well, you
receipt.
got the receipts.
I
See,
got the
I knew
receipt.
most of the details. It's like everybody's like, nah, you're batshit crazy. I said, no, I'm not either, dude. I said, you can tell by the sound of the weapons. I said, I know what the weapons sound like. I know what the helicopter sounds like.
Yeah.
Because a Huey and a Hughes 500, which is the helicopter, I sent you a picture of the helicopter they use. The
Yeah, and it's
Huey,
also on the video.
right. The Huey and the Hughes 500 have a very distinct sound when you get close to the ground. It's a it's a thudder. It's a thud echoing back off the ground. And if you've ever been around helicopters, each helicopter has their own noise, but the Huey and the Hughes 500, for whatever reason, That's the sound they make. It's like thud, 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 thud. It's like somebody beating a little bass drum on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've been around helicopters, you're like, oh, I know what that is, or should be.
So the Rumble video is the one you've seen. Okay. The Rumble video is about the reporter that is being told by the three-letter agency that ends in an I to keep his mouth shut or he'll end up dead. But he's the one that's confirming who was at Mandalay Bay. Now, the other one on YouTube, uh, there were a lot more helicopters than I ever thought there would be involved. You have an eyewitness. Now, from his position, he was out in the field walking his dogs, and then he was watching what was occurring at Mandalay Bay from a distance. But everything that he's saying can be backed up with the radar that this guy goes ahead and provides and shows. So as the guy is talking, and this happens like halfway through the video, as the guy is talking and describing some stuff, the other guy pulls up the flight radar, and some were squawking at the time, had their transponders on. And so you could see what was actually going on in the sky with the radar. So it was just confirming everything this witness was saying. Now, I have no idea why, in my interpretation, when I was talking to Rhino earlier today, was I thought there were 3 helicopters with bad guys in it. And then I thought these other 7 was good guys, and they were kind of fighting it out up in the air because they went in separate directions after it was done and over with. But Rhino's saying he doesn't think any of them were good guys. And I'm kind of thinking maybe that might be true too. So think about that as you watch it. And then the police helicopters, of course, come in like after everything's done, and they're monitoring the whole situation from above. But it took them a while to get there and
Well,
I think they were gone by the
realistically,
time it happened.
if the police helicopter would have not had a chance against the ones that had machine guns, because they would
Right,
the
right.
police
They wouldn't.
helicopter would have been hitting the ground real quick, real fast, because it don't take much to knock a helicopter out of the sky.
Now the guy that was doing the interviewing with the witness said that it was 11 minutes from the first shot to the last shot. So it was an 11-minute event.
Right. And
So you can put that in
for the amount of
perspective too.
people that were shot and everything else, there's no way that you could have one dude going between windows on the 32nd floor, 500 yards away, that would be that good to kill that many people. It's an impossibility. And there's also a video I sent her a while ago, or the other day or something, where you have a picture of the Vegas shooting and you hear the sound of the gun, and they have a guy on split screen, have a guy on a gun range using a Saw 249 saw. It's exactly the same sound.
Yes,
And they have
that's true.
one of the guy with the AR-15, and it doesn't match. It's not anywhere close.
Yes, in the video you will see um okay, the casings. Um they show you that you can have those machine guns with a
They have
pouch that catches the
right.
casings. However, they did find casings by Tropicana. One of them, I want to say she works at Tropicana. She's an employee, whether she's a maid or not, I don't know. But she found 2 of them right outside Tropicana. But uh,
And well, see, the telling part about that is how much she moved her fingers. He asked how long the casing was, and she said showed a certain. Here, I can do it on camera. See I got to get my fingers in there. That's not going to work because
no, that's not going
I'm
to
going to
work.
make it
You
look
gotta, it
too
doesn't work.
close,
Look right.
too close to the camera. But she showed her. She separated her fingers and showed how long the casing was. Well, it's all if you would have stuck a 5.56 casing in there, it probably would have fit right between her
Right,
fingers.
right. Right.
because if it was a normal 7.62, it would have been much longer. And if it was a 7.62, which it was not, because a gun comes in both calibers, it comes in a 5.56 or a 7.62. If you had 7.62 rounds going, it would have been tearing people's arms off and all kind of other crap. Now they have a picture of the guns. They have like a burlap sack that hangs on the side of the gun that collects all the brass.
I believe the local sheriff, Cindy, was told by the FBI to tell a particular storyline, and that's what they were going to keep it to. Because when you see the Rumble video that I put out a few days ago on the FBI whistleblower, and he talks about all the places that this particular guy, Patty or whatever his name is, had been to, and he had ISIS connections. Um, but then he was told, the Las Vegas FBI and the Los Angeles FBI just dropped it as far as taking the investigation any further than what the storyline was. They just dropped it. They wouldn't go any further, and he didn't understand why. He's like, that's what is that? Declaration of duty. What am I trying to say?
Dereliction.
Yeah, dereliction of duty. So he
Well,
was really pissed off that they didn't go any further with their investigation.
What everybody doesn't understand is the Saudis, along with Bill Gates, or should I say Malaway, who was the previous king of Saudi Arabia, with Bill Gates, bought the Mandalay Bay,
Yes,
aka
that they bought.
slash the Four Seasons Hotel.
Yeah,
The
the Four Seasons Hotel
the upper
chain.
floors from 33 on up are the offices and suites of the hotel itself, or the special people that stay there, yada yada yada.
Nurse Julie, scroll down in the chat because I put the links up in chat right before I came up on panel. You should be able to find them if you can scroll down.
And everybody's like, why wouldn't you see it? Because the way the Hughes 500 is set up, it only has one blinking light in the back of where the tail rotor is. And if the guy points them out in the sky in the video, you only see the tail rotors because they don't want to be seen. And the helicopters are jet black, so you're not going to see them against the black sky.
Yeah, but I mean, he puts red circles around all the blinking lights on the video, so you can see them. You can see them. Amazing.
Well, what Amazing. They don't understand is Malaway is the one that funded Barack rise to power, to rise to presidency, rise to college, and everything else. Malaway was a huge player in the letter agencies we can't, not the agencies, but the families we can't say. He built a shitload of tunnels under Saudi Arabia, yada yada yada. And when Donald Trump dropped that information, they were aghast. They were like, "Holy shit!" Because if you remember, they rounded up all the princes and all the rich people in Saudi Arabia, and they put them in the hotel, and there wasn't nobody that checked out.
Exactly. I love it when they talk about that. It was like they're cousins. It was a family issue.
Oh yeah, it was a huge. It was a huge family issue because Bin Saud, the current president of Saudi Arabia, is like third or fourth down the line, but his bloodline has ties back to the original Saudi kingdom. So he hop, skipped, and jumped over everybody, and they got rid of everybody's ass because he got put in charge of everything, not just the crown prince. He's in charge of everything.
Okay, and let's talk about the news reporter that got hacked up in Turkey. That we all, we were told he was a good guy. He was a good guy. He was this and that, and he did all this reporting, and he was awesome, and he ended up being a spy.
The reason that you're not going to hear about anything about Khashoggi is because the United States knew exactly what happened to him, and they know exactly who did it, and they're not going to say a word about it. It's because it was one of those individuals that was involved in trying to go after the crown prince. And if you look at the date that he went there and had happened, it happened at 8 o'clock in the morning their time, but if you transfer the time, it happens to be 10 o'clock Las Vegas time, the exact time that the bullshit started there.
Cindy, I don't doubt that one bit because in the video they talk about how people were ziplining down into the crowd. Two officers saw a zip line. They're like, "Is that a zip line? Is that somebody hanging from a zip line? Is that guy floating down?" Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that a bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You'll have a clear understanding after you watch the videos and why it occurred. It was an attempt on the Saudi prince. The what is his name? MB something. MB something.
No,
Um,
it's shit. Al bin Salan, I think is his name. Al bin Salani or something.
MBS,
Well, I'm not sure,
MSB or
but
MS
what
MBS,
the
whatever
reason he
it's
was
called.
saved is because he's adept at going incognito as a normal person. That's the way they
Right.
heard it. That's the way they herded him out of Las Vegas without him being taken out. And
Well,
your average Joe Blow whistleblower, like the guy on the Rumble video, that's way above his pay grade. He would know nothing about this because this shit goes to the very top echelon and got approved by the very top echelon.
right. Yes,
Because
I know the FBI whistleblower is not at the top pay grade, but his connection, when he made the connection with that CIA gun runner in the room with the ISIS group in Australia, that's a good connection. That's a solid connection because they think from what this other guy was saying is that this ISIS group was from Australia too. So there's a connection there with the ISIS flying in from Australia.
it has everything to do with today because at that point in time, the Saudi crown prince pledged his life to Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump is the only non Saudi Arabian that has ever touched the sword. You do not touch the sword in Saudi Arabia unless you are the most powerful person in the Saudi Arabian kingdom. Just like
It means
everybody, it means
what it
everything.
means, you guys, is that Saudi Arabia is on our side. Is they're fighting the deep state too. All that they had people within their group that were bad that needed to be taken out, and he took them out. It
Well,
was their
what it also means is the guy Alawani was a humongous supporter financially and otherwise of a certain bad group. But to get him out of the way is humongous,
yes, it's
humongous. He handpicked the certain Kenyan to be in the White House. Handpicked. He also paid for him to go to college. That's why you do not see his college transcripts because he went as a foreign exchange student. And if you want to take it one thing further, you know the reason why the United States Embassy was moved from where it was always been to Jerusalem. What was that symbolic of? Capitulation of Israel to Donald J. Trump.
now, you know how I always said, I've always heard Rhino tell these stories, but I always wanted to move it from the story column over to the confirmation column, indicating, yes, we have receipts for this. This is good. This is what we're saying today is that, oh, I can move it out of the story column into the receipt column because I have confirmation that this actually happened. And we have radar and everything else to, it's not just witnesses coming forward and giving their story. There's many of those kind of saying the same thing, but there's also radar and other things that are corroborating what he's saying.
Well, you know there was something hokey going on because all the people that saw these guys running through the crowd shooting people, 7 out of 10 of them died mysterious deaths. Allegedly. Allegedly. Let me guess. We're gonna end up with another. Gonna be like
I'm just saying
strike.
because a lot of people have asked Rhino, okay, the story's really good. Where's the receipt? Where's the receipt? Yeah, you got a good story there. I don't know where you're
You
going with
gotta
that.
dig.
Blah,
You gotta
blah,
dig
blah.
for them because they're not gonna let that shit be put out there because they don't want it known.
I think they're starting to do it, though. Obviously, they're starting to do it
Well,
because I
maybe.
think this is why I say that is because this video dropped what 18 hours ago on YouTube, but the
Something like
interview
that.
was done back in 2020. It was 3 years ago. So obviously they're letting I hope he's got it on Rumble and BitChute as well. I always said that, but I really think that they're starting to allow some of this stuff coming out, to come out. They want us to know. That's what the Great Awakening is all about.
I don't know about that. Well, there's a lot of people not going to be happy about it. So,
Well, it's
because
out
I would,
there. We
well,
all
I
know
would
now.
say, well, not to be nasty, I would say that 90% of the people have no clue what the hell went on in Las Vegas.
It's I know more than I ever known. I never knew any of that stuff.
Well, it's vindicated to me because I knew it, and it's like, oh, and everybody's like, how did you know it? I said, well, not like I'm going to provide receipts because I didn't save them back at the time when I found all the shit out. But just like the
Yeah.
shit, as I can tell you right now, we can take a field trip to Vegas. You so much as stick your hand or your foot against the window in Las Vegas, within 5 minutes, somebody's popping your front door open and asking if you're having a bad day.
I think Las Vegas is a ghost town right now. If I read Fox News correctly, I didn't click on the article to read the whole thing, but it just said ghost town. And that's in prophecy too. Ghost town will be in your news. I'm like, oh, I wonder what's a ghost town. And now I'm putting it two and two together. It's Vegas. Nobody has any money to go to Vegas to do what they want to do, so it's a ghost town. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Scooby snacks. Oh my goodness, milk bones for the pups. Oh, all right. Scooby snacks are good. Need some rhino snacks there, Benjamin. Need some rhino snacks. Yeah. What's up, Christopher? Welcome, welcome. Woo woo.
I couldn't play penny slots. Yeah. Nobody can give up their pennies right now. That's right. They're valuable.
I'm on. You saw Travis out there in the parking lot out there in Vegas looking for quarters just to put in the penny slots. Come on. Oh, there's Joy in the house. Whoop whoop. What's up, Joy? Welcome, welcome.
Hello, Joy.
Well, what everybody don't understand about a Hughes 500, you go pull it up. It's a very small helicopter. It ain't no bigger than a pickup truck. I mean, literally. It looks just, and pretty much you take the bed off the pickup truck, it about looks like a pickup truck with a tail rotor on it. But they're fast as shit for as small as they are. They fly at 150 miles an hour, which ain't bad for that small of a helicopter, and they got a 15,000-foot ceiling. So yeah, they cost 1.9 million just in case you want to know, in case you want to buy one. They're still in production. So hey, Seth, can you get me a Hughes 500 for Christmas? Come on, get some of your Nassar money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can get me one Savannah.
Anyways.
You can get me a Hughes 500 Savannah. I'll let you. I will turn it down.
Yeah, right. No, that's okay.
Yeah, no fun. No fun. Did you get
I
the
know
grass
I'm
mowed?
not. I'm really not. I'm really boring.
Did you get the grass mowed?
Yes, I did. I did. Now I'm having a problem walking. I have a feeling just like crap. Now I'm all hunched over. I gotta go
Uh,
stretch out my spine on my table.
ooh. All right, Joyce. Going to see your son again tomorrow. Woo woo. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Just in case anybody wants to know, we got Rhino 8, 9, and 10. You can subscribe to all of them. They're up on YouTube. Woo woo. Sign up to get
Oh
notified.
wow. Oh wow. I wonder if this is real or not.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna drop this in Rhino chat and you have to look at it.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can put it up. Well, maybe you can put it up. I don't know. There's a picture of Air Force One leaving Las Vegas at the time of the shooting. Because the two windows are, they could have put this in there, but I mean, in Rumble, you have the reporter saying that Mr. T was there with the prince in a closed door meeting at Mandalay Bay, and they escaped. And then you've got Air Force One leaving Las Vegas, but that's during the day. This happened at night. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can trust that or not.
All that. Did you see Travis's comment? Did you see Travis's comment? Look at it.
Are you bossing us, Sylvia?
Yeah.
Bossing? No.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, because I told him he had to go in Rhino chat right away to look at this. I'm telling you, somebody's monitoring this
Oh no.
conversation and dropping stuff for us.
Woo, 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 woo. I
For
knew it.
some for some reason, today was the day that somebody just started putting out all this stuff on Vegas. They just kept dropping it in Telegram for everybody to view. So all of a sudden, those things just became available.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. They're trying to tell us something.
Uh,
They're trying to tell us the truth about Vegas right now. So I don't know why, but yeah, okay.
well, because actually it does lead back to today because it makes all the sense of the world that Donald Trump. Well, that's just like if Trump comes back, gas goes. I mean, the price of a barrel of oil goes to 32.50. Boom, that's already a done deal agreement, and that's why everybody says, "Oh, duh, Biden fist pumping the Crown Prince." The Crown Prince was not going to shake that bastard's hand. Ain't no way in hell.
Right.
All you have to do is look at the video when Barack Obama went to Saudi Arabia, and look at the last time that Donald Trump went to Saudi Arabia. It's 115 degrees. He had every swinging old ass in a monarchy out there sweating their ass off. Had the camels prancing, had the band, all that shit. He hopped off that plane like a bitch ass boss. He was like, "Ha ha, motherfuckers, Daddy's back."
See that the airplane shot is could be photoshopped in because that shows it during the day. And I don't he left at night. As soon as that stuff started happening, they were out of there. They
He was
escaped to the airport.
he probably did not fly in on Air Force One. He probably flew in on one of the smaller Gulf Sevens that's not marked, or he flew in on his own personal plane.
Okay. So I'm not going to believe that photo. Even I put it in Rhino chat for everybody to view. Let me make sure I did that correctly because I have my save folder and I have the Rhino chat folder that I put everything in. And earlier today, I was putting stuff in my save folder when I wanted to put it in Rhino chat. Yeah, it's in Rhino chat now.
Oh yeah, we got to go to Nurse Julie. She's making cookies. Can I have some snickerdoodles? Can I have some snickerdoodles, Nurse Julie? Can I? The writer wants some snickerdoodles.
Now, another thing that was really big today was this posting that came out of the emergency Fed meeting behind closed doors, of course. Credit Saucy or something collapsed. I don't know what that is. Result of the Vatican bank move. What did the Vatican know? Result of China dumping dollars. So there's an emergency meeting tomorrow with the Fed behind closed doors. It's going to take place tomorrow, October 3rd. So yeah, all of it's going down.
We hope.
That's in Rhino chat too.
Mm-hmm. Julie's scared to fly. Ah. 'Cause. 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 All right. Snickerdoodles, oatmeal raisins. Woo woo. We'd be loving life.
Now I'm going to
Loving
mute
life.
myself because I got a couple tasks I need to take care of.
All right. You ain't never had nothing till you had what is it? Coconut pecan. Coconut pecan cookies, baby. Woo, yeah. They just like oatmeal raisins, except they got pecans and the coconut in them bitches. Oh my. Yum 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 yum. Had them babies in Tennessee. They're awesome. Yeah. Yum yum yum. Yeah, if you want, go pull up a video on Hughes 500. They're a bad little bird. I'd love to have one of them fuckers. They're quick as shit. They're fun. Woo woo. That's what I'm going to get with mine, sorry, man. I'm going to get a helicopter. Yeah. I don't know how to fly one, but I'm going to learn. uh, right. I think that was just Photoshop, and I don't think he would have flown in on Air Force One. But the Saudis also have controlling interest in all United States social media, so that could play huge too, because they'll probably end up being the ones to buy fake book and all the other ones. It comes down to it. But who knows? Right. Well, we should wait. I don't know. You all you have to check is the Asian stock market because it should have crashed today. Should have crashed today. So I don't know because it's already Monday there. It's actually Monday night there, or Monday or Tuesday. It's actually Tuesday there, I think. They're 12 to 13 hours ahead of us, depending on what part of the country you're in.
Maybe that photo is just to tell us that he was there because you're right. I think it was photoshopped in because of the time of the day. But I don't know.
Well, I'll have to outfit the turtle on the other side if it comes up tomorrow, or later, when a different show. Can't do it right now. Yeah, you know about Robbie Starbucks who says upcoming tomorrow. B admits messed up.
But I do find it a little suspicious, maybe, that I
Well,
searched for all this stuff last week and couldn't find it. And then all of a sudden it appears today.
well, supposedly, poor turtle, turtle. Look, well, put it this way: that I sent you that video of how the guy thinks that the Nasara crop is going to roll out. It might already be in effect, and nobody's saying nothing about it.
Right. Right.
And this week, certain EB is supposed to go off about EF, which is going to distract the shit out of the mainstream news media. And then supposedly the second or third week of October, there's going to be a big, well, it's going to look like emphasize optics. It's going to look like everyone's 401k went poof, which actually did happen 2 years ago. But your shit has been mirrored by the supposed quantum financial system, so it's not actually gone. But in real life, if this shit doesn't exist, it is gone. If that makes any sense.
If it's true that
We
all
can't.
of our money has been gone for over 2 years because of the freaking government
We can't
spending all
really.
of our money.
be careful what you say in here because that's a touchy issue there because they can hit us for deception on that.
That's why I said if it's true.
Right.
We don't have any, I have a video from a guy in Great Britain that tells everybody in Parliament that they don't know what how to what banking is and that they're broke. But that's besides the point. If we have such a thing, well, if we have all the gold and everything, maybe they're going to actually restore what we think we actually have, right? Over on the quantum financial system.
I don't know the exact timetable of when that's going to happen, but
He thinks it's going to happen little by little, and the guy that we're talking about is a Wall Streeter, and he talks about NESARA. And when they took us off the gold standard, they didn't make an announcement; they just did it, and then things got released slowly. That's kind of how he thinks things are going to play out. It was a very good video. Everybody should watch that one too. That's in Rhino chat as well, but it was posted what, last week?
Yeah, sometime last week.
Let me see if I can find it and tell everybody what day it was posted so you don't have to.
Oh, I don't know if it was posted in Rhino chat. I pulled it off of YouTube.
I put it in Rhino chat.
Oh, all right. I didn't.
I did.
Woo, woo.
There's a lot of stuff in Rhino chat.
Well, everybody that's in here needs to download the Signal app onto your phone. I wish I had a picture of the icon. It's some funky, weird ass icon. Because Signal app is going to be one of the only things that works if the internet goes poof.
Okay, it was on September 30th that it got posted to Rhino chat, and the title of the YouTube video is "Why I Think NESARA Might Happen This Week" by Jeremy Whaley, who is he's like the CEO of TradeMaestro.com, so he does a lot with the stock market. So remember, prophecy says everything that was stolen from you will be returned to you sevenfold, is what basically it was saying. I think maybe right now, when we look at our 401k currently and they give us a dollar amount and how much it's worth, it will actually, when we transfer over to the quantum financial system, it will actually be worth that amount of money because there will be something to back it up. Whereas right now, it's just kind of a number and only a number.
Well, see why I think the federal's having a mirror. Oops, shit. Oops. Just dropped a piece of pizza. Sorry.
Pizza Hut again. Pizza Hut again. I knew it. Okay. I'll mute. Go ahead.
Got fur on that one. Oh well, can't eat that piece. Oh well. Luckily, it was only a small piece. It should happen second or third week of October, supposedly. Right, Signal app runs off of satellites. If I had to guess, probably the Starlink system. Maybe. Chill, monsters. It ain't time for you to go out yet. Getting excited. Calm down. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Woo-hoo-hoo. Right. Well,
Jeff
like
B was on Z-Man today. I didn't get to watch all of what he had to say. I need to go back and watch what he had to say.
So Z-Man is Robert or Robert Z-Man or
Yeah, Robert.
oh, all right.
Hey, Kelly K, did you listen to Z-Man today? Can you tell us what Jeff B had to say, or Cindy and anyone? He had some good info. I just didn't listen to it all.
Ooh. Somebody sounds like she's out of drink.
Yeah, I am. I'm just finishing my salad. I decided to go with a salad today. Nurse Julie, it was good. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about it? Why don't you drop Nurse Julie a link and she can come up and let us know what was on Z-Man today?
Oh,
What Jeff
damn, hold
B
on.
had to say.
Hold on. Trying to drop a link. I already got a link sitting there ready to go.
Yeah, he had a lot of info. I know. Tell us some of it if you could, please. Come on up.
Come on up. Savannah commands you. Come on up, Nurse Julie. Get your ass up here. Get your ass up here now.
Well, she might be in the middle of something. I didn't say that.
She's baking cookies. Just messing with you. Jeez. Touchy.
Let's see. EBF. Oh, eggs, bacon, and sausage. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all going to be having eggs, bacon, and sausage in a few days.
That's all right. Nurse Julie, all you got to do is click on the link. Then it's going to say join. It's going to say join. You just hit that, and then poop, you pop in the back, and hello, I let you up. Bob Barker says, come on down. Is he still alive? I think he is. Bob Barker's still alive, I think. Probably still chasing skirts. I'm sorry. I'm going to sound like a total dickhead, but I have mad respect for Bob Barker. He was chasing all them chicks on The Price is Right. Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, I heard him. I asked him if maybe Putin would expose the cabal. He said the soccer ball probably had a message in it. Yeah, we all think that. And Melania's dress was a code. Yes, we all think that. And the design was similar to a soccer ball. Yeah, okay. We just don't know what any of that means, right? It was just passing information.
I do.
It was on Z-Man, Stacy. It was earlier today.
Okay.
No, she doesn't come up.
Ain't heard nothing.
Okay. Did you look just in case? Because sometimes I sneak up too.
Yes, I'm in the back. She didn't sneak in there yet, Savannah.
Okay, that's fine.
She didn't sneak in there yet. She'd see my fancy avatar with my little jailhouse suit on.
Yes.
My little ball.
You're in jail.
I am.
Okay, so Kelly K, he said if they don't do the 25th on Biden or something goes down before the midterms. Oh, yeah. Okay, Jeff didn't really have any new news. I watched it. All right, so I guess maybe he didn't have any new news, just a repeat.
What's up, David N? Welcome, David N.
Hello, David N.
Ooh.
I know, maybe the shark is lurking. That would be nice.
I don't know. Might still be swimming through the streets of Fort Myers. Yeah, might still be swimming down there in Florida. Oh, poor stomach. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay, nothing new. Hello, David N.
Oh, somebody popped in. I don't know
Oh,
who.
good.
Something big. Oh, look at that. We got Nurse Julie. What's
Hey,
up?
Julie.
You're gonna have
We
to turn your
can't hear
mic
you.
on.
You got to turn your mic on. We can't hear you.
Should be the first button. First button. She can't hear you. Beep.
Still
Should be the
can't
first.
hear you.
Should be the first button. There's three buttons down there. Two of
Yeah,
them have
there's three. Look down, there's
two of them have
buttons.
red lines. The first one is the mic. You got to click that one on. Trying to talk, but it ain't working. We can't hear you.
No, it's too bad.
I mean, she can go out and try to come back in. She's having a good time talking to her. So we can't hear you. So you're gonna have to
Yeah.
click the mic on. You're gonna have to click the little button that says mic. It's the first button on the far left. Well, it is on my phone. I don't know what it is on hers. I guess it's the far left. It's funny. She's having a blast talking to her. So. Ah! Can't hear you. Uh-oh. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I should give it a Doll Star try. Yeah.
There's Julie. We can't hear you. You're going to have to click
We
on your
can't
mic.
hear you.
You cannot hear a word that you're saying.
Is she on her phone or on a laptop?
I don't know. I have to guess a laptop, considering you can see shit behind her. But
Yeah, I'm
not.
guessing that too.
Anyway. We cannot hear you. Oops. My else is up here too. We got Travis up here now.
Hey,
It could
Travis.
be. Yep, I was going to tell Julie it could be in her settings on her phone too. Sometimes you have to go in there and give it permissions. Did it ask you if you wanted to give it permissions when you came in, Julie?
Sound like she's trying. I don't know.
I can't hear nobody now.
Ah!
We can hear you.
Right. She's having fun, whoever she's talking to. There's Julie. No, what? We can't hear you because you're down there. Peon. Peon. Got to turn the mic on, Nurse Julie, or allow permission for it to come on because we can't hear you. I haven't heard a word you said. Yeah, well, I can try that. I don't think she's gonna know what it means. I don't think she's gonna know how to get there. But she's having a blast talking to somebody. We cannot hear her at all. Put down there in the chat, tell her to look at private chat because I don't think she's going to be hearing us because she would already heard us by now.
She may not be able to hear. Can you hear me now? No.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. All right. Well, you can't hear us. We can hear you.
Oh, I refreshed.
Whoop, whoop. You still there, Savannah? There's Travis. Woo.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we could hear you before. You couldn't hear us.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
I couldn't hear it. She could. Yep, I can hear it. She could hear us. Keep hitting the mic. It just didn't work. You may have to change it in your permissions, Julie.
I'm here. I'm just dealing with
for
Chewy.
permissions for. That's all right. Did you see that? Well, you probably didn't see that link that Alex just dropped in your chat. 36 of the J6 people have requested to go to Gitmo and punishment where they're at.
Oh my, just interesting. I think it's interesting that these videos just are starting to come out about the shit in Vegas again. I was like, oh, that's fucking wild. I was like, wow.
Well, I think we're going to see a lot of stuff that they've lied to us about. Come out. I don't know. I mean, we're either going to see it all or get screwed, just like you said earlier.
Right.
For permission.
Yeah, only two things could happen.
Well, I don't know. I think the Fed's got
really bad. If it goes really, really bad, I'm afraid.
Oh well, if it don't go the way that certain person been portraying it out to be, we're in deep shit because 50 million people ain't gonna have no money at all. Woo.
Quite possible.
Well, if you got nobody's getting a social security check or disability check or anything else. Like,
well, here's the thing. You wouldn't put this out there unless you've already have it all taken care of.
Well, you would hope not, but
right.
I don't trust none of them as far as you can throw any of them. So no, it's nice to see the videos come out because I saw that shit way back when it first came out. I said people like, nah. I said bullshit. Had nothing to do with the shit you did. I said, like, how do you know? For one, I could tell by the sound of the gun. Number two, you can hear the thud, thud, thud against the ground.
Right.
I'm sorry. Once you've been around helicopters, each one of them makes a distinct sound when they get to a certain point above the ground. I forgot. It depends on the helicopter as far as the distance, but a Huey 500, a Huey like they fly in Vietnam, and a Hughes 500 have a very distinct sound. It's a thud. It's like somebody beating a low course bass drum. It's like, whereas your bigger helicopters are more high pitched or more like a whoosh. But you can still pick them out.
Right.
I mean, you could have a compilation video of have like 6 different helicopters. I could probably pick out 4 out of 6, whereas most people are like, yeah, I don't fucking know.
Well, it's funny how there's still information coming out about all kinds of stuff, and where does it stop? I think I don't know. I'm sure it keeps
I
us
don't know where it'll
confused and
stop.
upset.
I don't think we want to ask that. It's just like asking how much
Huh?
low. I don't think we want to ask that question because it's asking like how much lower can the elevator grow, and they're digging a hole furiously. Oh, we went past the ground floor. We're now at -2. Oh shit!
I think we'll find out what happened to JFK. I think we'll find out obviously about 911 and the Las Vegas shooting. What else is there? Oh, maybe the school shootings. Maybe we'll find out about the school shootings.
Well, I think okay. We already know about. We pretty much know. Would you get away? Get away. I think we already know pretty much of what
Come
happened in
on.
Las Vegas. You're not getting no pizza.
Yeah,
Sorry,
after
dog.
today, and after watching those, yeah.
Well, I
I
mean,
kind of figure I know what
okay.
happened in Vegas too.
Well, I've known for a while, and it's just like everybody else don't want to believe it. So whatever. Cause see, everybody don't believe that the federal government can kill people like they do. Well, I shouldn't have said that since they get off people like they do. But whoop whoop whoop. I mean, it's just they're involved in so much bullshit. It's not even funny.
Yeah, let's just not go down that road because you know what? If we are being monitored, then we might not hear from you for a while.
Nah, I'm gonna come chase the rhino, the hyenas on my trail. Okay,
What?
I better put on my.
After all this stuff goes down, then we can talk about it. But until then, I would not talk about it.
So how do you invite people to Signal, Travis? Can you do that? Can you form a group on Signal? I don't think you can hear us.
You can. Actually, I'll go on and send you the Signal app right now.
I know I got Signal app. I'm just how do you
Find it.
how do you form a group? How do you form a group on it?
Oh, I'll show you.
I have no idea.
I don't know for sure.
Well, I'm glad you're still laughing, Julie. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'll send you we'll create a group over there.
I'm going to put your phone number in and then I'll send you a text that says testing.
Right.
Cool.
I don't remember what I got so damn many apps now.
Yeah.
Okay.
X claim one of them.
Let's see. New group.
I will when I figure out. I will when I figure out what we're doing. New clue right this minute. Like what? I'll send you a picture.
I
That
just
looks
created
pretty
one
good.
and sent it to you, David.
All right. All right.
David Legend can't be automatically added to this group by you. They have been invited to join. What the fuck? Abel. I don't think I've got anybody else's number. I seen somebody.
Which number are you using?
know
The
that I have one, do I?
8515 or the 6920?
Careful.
Oh.
Get that. What? What's it say?
So how you add invite? Link. Okay, let's do this. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get everybody in there.
Sure, Kelly K. Turtles are a special group.
Don't click on that rhino to throw your ass out.
Right. Can the turtle get her? Oh, okay. That ain't what I was looking for, but that was some other text.
And you know, I don't know how we'll do
Ain't time to pee, and you ain't getting no damn
Shit.
soup. You get no pizza.
But it said only invited one person. They want a piece of pizza, Dad. Come on.
You ain't having it. It's bad for you. You ain't getting none. Man, I'm amazed Dopey could even breathe, boy. Shoot, not to be nasty, but I had her today. I was playing with her, right? I'm looking at her nose. I'm like, what's wrong with your nose, dog? She had two big ass boogers on the front part of her nostrils and shit. I'm like, barely got it. I'm like, how can you even breathe, dog? I'm amazed you ain't sitting there with your mouth open trying to breathe. I'm like, and she's fighting me the whole time. I'm like, hold on, let me get a wet wipe to soften them up some. And it's like, shoot, I get them out, and she's all happy. She gave me a big old kiss and shit. I said, yeah, I guess so. You can probably breathe now, dog. We don't need to have
You can
that. We don't
have
have
the link, but you can drop that link in chat, and they can find it. I named a channel over there, the Misfits. I figured that out. That's pretty good.
Misfits. Yeah, the island of misfit toys. This is turtle discrimination. No, it's
Didn't
not.
think about that. There you go.
I did pick boogers out of the dog's nose, or dog couldn't breathe.
That means she's got some sort of virus. Same thing happened with Rocky. Which one is it? Is it Dopey?
Yeah, it's dope. Well, see, she got rid of whatever she had because she was doing that cough gag bullshit and nothing was coming out. So I mean, I can't say that I've actually had her in front of my face and I was actually staring at her nose, but I was doing that today, and I'm like, what is wrong with your nose, dog? So I'm looking at it, I'm like, ew. I was like, hold on. And I was like,
Okay,
she's
you
like,
might see that repeat and repeat and repeat itself until it's gone, because Rocky had that problem, and I had to keep. I was digging it out with a Q-tip.
well, I
At one
just
point,
used the
he
wet wipe
didn't
so it
like
would
that, but he
moisten
liked
itself
it when I
up.
got it out.
She was all happy after I got it out. I said, yeah, I bet you can breathe now, dog. Like,
Right, but it's like she's got a cold and her nose is completely clogged, and
yeah, well, you're
you're
done
going
with
to see
that now because your
evidence of
nose is
that.
good now. You'll probably be able to breathe. You'll probably be able to sleep much better, dog.
But just keep an eye on it, because it can happen again. I had to keep picking that out of his nose for like a week.
So then I had to look out and grab Sierra's butt and look at her, and she's like, yeah, ain't got nothing in my nose.
All right, let's not talk about that on a TV show. It's terrible.
Got no boogers in her nose.
I know we shouldn't talk about hammer toe or nose boogers in a dog.
Hammer toe. Hammer toe is like a. You're not going to go there. Hammer toe.
We're not medical professionals.
Hammer toe is just toes that feel like mating because the big toe likes the littler toe, and it says, hey, I want to mate with you. And he crosses over and says, hey, let me get on top of you.
Oh, anyways, I didn't have that problem today, thank goodness, when I wore the right shoes for lunch.
Because
doing my
turtles
lawn.
don't have horns. Kelly says turtles don't have horns. We're going to keep you around, Kelly, just in case we have to eat you as a last resort. Turtle soup.
Hit girl, I don't think I do. I just
Where are you going to bug out and go to? Where are you going to bug out and go to? Really?
Let's see here. I have like 1,100 contacts in it. So if
yeah, I sent it to the wife in the Philippines. She's like, "What's this?" I said, "In case the internet goes down."
Okay, I got you. I'm sorry. I've got like 900, or that's probably closer to 1,000 contacts in my phone. There we go. If I didn't get booted, I may have got booted.
No, you're still here. Ooh.
I got to go change that so
Oh,
I'll
I see it.
remember. Good girl.
Bug out of your channel. Boogers and foot issues. Not pushers. It just got some toes that feel like having mating with the other toes next to them. They crawl on top and say, hey, hey. Just saying. Just saying.
Okay.
Some people Some people's toes are just the ugliest. I got ugly toes. None of my toes
Now,
are bad.
okay, the whole discussion about the pipeline and who sabotaged the pipeline. The one thing that makes when they say Russia, you think Russia did it, they would have gone ahead and
No, we did that.
yeah.
We did that.
But what I want to say, let me finish what I'm going to say, is that if you think Russia did it, they would have cut the pipeline up by Russia. They wouldn't have gone down by Germany to do it. So it was more like we did that.
Why wouldn't they have just turned the pipeline? Because they know it's going to send the price of natural gas through the roof and all that.
Right, right. They would have just cut
The
it
thing
off.
is that
they're trying.
it wasn't in production. Yes, it had. And
No, we
it's
can't
in
hear you.
production. They were not transferring through that pipeline. It was on field to keep the pipes from falling. Can't hear me again?
It only had enough pressure to
Well,
keep it from collapsing from the ocean.
You were cutting out.
No.
It only had enough pressure to keep the pipe from collapsing from the pressure of the water.
Exactly.
And the reason it was probably us is because you only had 2 aircraft in the area, and they were both P-8s, which can talk to subs.
Right.
We don't have a receipt for that, so allegedly. Nah. Oops. He stubbed his toe. He's stubbing your toe.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, exactly. They only had enough pressure in it to keep the pipeline from collapsing. They were not transferring gas through the pipeline as of yet. But it seemed funny that the other one got hit too, didn't it?
Well, they're trying to get rid of these assholes in the EU and all this other stuff, so they're going to freeze them out for the winter time. Well, that's like the other one. They didn't just shut it off. They cut that bastard that went from Algeria to France. They cut that bad boy with a nuclear sub. So now, if you got to go repair it, it ain't like it's going to take a week or two.
Our country too.
That's going to be like a 2 or 3 month ordeal trying to put a sleeve over that, especially that deep underwater. I don't know.
Well,
What? Ooh. Still here, Savannah?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I'm just checking. I think Travis come. Yeah, his signal went to shit. Travis's signal went to shit. See if I can boom out, bring it back in. There we go. Now you're back. Yeah, on my end anyway. Hello.
there we go. I finally got my mic unmuted, but it's not working. Can you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're back. You're back green now.
I know my microphone's not working in the green section. Now it is. But so they're saying, I read an article today that said that the damage done to the pipeline can't be repaired. Bullshit. They created it, didn't they? There's nothing they can't fix.
All I heard is they cut it. So I'm like, okay, you just put a sleeve over it and weld both ends, and it should be fine. I mean, I would think. I mean,
Well, I'd like because I mean there's no not repair that you can fabricate. That they can never fix it and it's never going to be fixed. Well, all you got to do is go around a piece, make a new fucking piece of pipe, and it's done. It's my segment, Julie. That's what mine is. But I mean, they're spewing fear. You know, they're not going to let those people freeze to death this winter. Well, they might, according to Claus and his right hand man. Good Lord, have you listened to some of the shit they're saying?
What, Germany?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this Tesla energy is true, which, we've seen remnants of what they tried a long time ago in Russia with the Tesla coils that are abandoned and not working. But if Tesla's true, then maybe they're just going to flick a switch, and this is all about transferring energy from one to the other. But we don't know.
You would hope that, but I don't see. I mean,
So,
I would think that you'd have to make. I would think you'd have to make some kind of modification to the power plants or something to receive this energy and redistribute it or something. I mean, I get it. I mean, I understand. I've seen it demonstrated, but to me, there would have to be some kind of way to get it to where it's got to go. It don't magically just appear at your house and say hello. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some kind of antenna conductor or something, I would think.
You'd think. I have no idea how it works. All I know is that there's that photo that's been floating around about the Tesla energy system in Russia that was abandoned years and years and years ago, and they were showing us what the Tesla coils actually looked like when they were, built. Now, what kind of technology they went ahead and got from that, I don't know. But then you've got that photo of some sort of thing happening in Texas where the main center's supposed to be. So I don't know.
Well, that's
I have
just
no
like
idea how any of that works.
well, that's just like Florida. Okay, you have these people that are on what Pearl Island or Pearl Creek and all. I don't understand why there's an evacuation order to a point there because okay, most people are not going to want to leave their homes. So okay, the main road into the place collapsed. So you're going to tell
Oh,
me that
Sanibel Island? Yeah, the
right.
main road to
So
Sanibel Island
So you
collapsed.
mean to tell me that the military can't put a floating bridge between both sides and have that shit back up and go poof, that you can have access to the island? And the same way, I don't know how that island's fed power wise, but you mean to tell me that you can't drop one of them big ass fucking generators, run cables to the main infrastructure to that island and power that island? I get that the trees and the poles and shit are damaged, but you'd still have some kind of power there.
Right.
Right now, look.
What are you doing there?
You know, I've watched this on video after video. What is this?
It's a light bulb.
Right.
And you're just pressing down on it and it's lighting up.
See, this is try. It just freaked me out when I did it. I stuck my fingers on the one part of it and just pushed the button. I swear to God, Ryan, I'm not even lying. Now this is I can give you the. I'll get the stuff to you because I called bullshit on the saw this. I said there's no freaking way, but I can do it. Don Richie's in the house. What's causing that? Now, a lot of people say that they turn them on and leave them. Mine won't stay on unless it's touching the bottom.
Oh, great. What does that mean flowing through your body?
Well, maybe. But it's, you can't read that,
Well, Don
can
Ritchie,
you?
you never know.
Don
You
Ritchie.
never know.
But that just freaked me out because when you guys started free energy and how does it travel, I started remembering about those videos, and I'm like, what the fuck? There,
Because because it
why is that
uses shit
possible?
out of the ionosphere, it puts it through coils, and it also uses the ground as an electrode.
That's pretty crazy.
So you're
Right
touching
there.
the ground, right? You're touching the ground.
No, I'm sitting in my chair. My feet are off of the ground, and I'm sitting in the chair.
But
Wow.
what does pushing the button do? I don't get that part.
That just freaked me out. Well, hang on. Well,
What
it's
kind of
you're not
bulb?
really
I mean,
putting it,
you have to push the button.
touching the button.
Oh, you're touching the base of it.
No, I just
I thought you said you're put
I'm touching the base of it here,
right.
and then just touch it here.
Right. Well, I thought you said
It's
you're pushing a button.
an
I was like, what?
incandescent, or is it? I don't know what it is. Hit girl, I swear to God, I just saw this. When you guys were talking about this energy stuff, I was like, I've got one of these laying over here. Well, my phone turned on.
Well, I can
There
see
we
that
go.
we'll be going. I can see
I'll
that
take a
we're at
picture.
all right. I can see that we'll be going to 9 here sometime
That
soon.
freaked me
I
out.
just have that feeling. I just have the feeling we'll be on 9 here soon. Oh shit! Just have the feeling.
Okay,
Deceptive practices. Don Ritchie in the house. Come on, Don. You want a link? Hold on, Don. I'll get you a link. We got room for your ass up here. Oh yeah. Hold on.
crazy. That is crazy right there for me.
It is.
So, what does it
Oh,
normally take for a light bulb to work? 120 volts. This is crazy.
well,
No.
okay. Put it this way: the ionosphere. What Tesla's free energy is harnesses the power of the ionosphere, and then they have towers that go, and then it uses the ground as a connect, as in some kind of connector, or as the negative or whatever, something to that effect. So if you stick spikes in the ground and you have these Tesla coils everywhere, just like Tesla could run spikes on the ground and you hook light bulbs to every one of them, he could light up a trail of lights for miles.
Huh.
Wires didn't run between lights. They just stuck spikes in the ground and touched the bulbs to the spikes, and poof, they lit up.
See, and I can even do it with one finger if I can pick it up. I have to use my thumb to stabilize it.
Wow.
I don't know what it is.
Damn.
Humans are
bet
electric
Travis glows
beings,
blue.
Chaos Girl said.
I bet Travis glows blue green at night too. Yeah. Travis glows blue green at night too. Ah. I wonder if I gotta
Hello,
pick a color.
Bill.
I wonder
Welcome,
if I can pick a
welcome.
color. What if I can pick a color? Can
This
I be
is
orange?
weird.
Can I be orange?
High voltage rock and roll. I've always been high energy. I just didn't think it was this high.
Well,
Oh, wow. I'm not sure I would want to do that.
I ain't
I
scared.
don't know.
Explain again what you're Alpha Omega. I don't know what I'm doing. So I've been watching these TikTok videos of these people that are turning these light bulbs on by their hands. Well, I just happened to have one over by my thing that looked to be the same. It leaves an awful taste in your mouth. I don't recommend it. So anyway, if you touch both sides of it, I swear to God, it works. I'm going to send Rhino. I'll actually try to find the link and drop it in the private chat so you guys can drop it. It even lights up in my mouth. Yeah, I know. But if energy is really that there could be a whole lot to it. Maybe I'll come by and out. You're holding a piece of technology that's been hidden for 100 years. It's a conspiracy theory. See, I didn't believe it when they started talking about how this stuff going to work. I asked a lot of goddamn questions, and I lived this. It's a. I wish I want to on the bulb. It is a. Hang on, I got to get the light. I'm old. This is a bright living, reachable LED bulb. CP B-BL 01-9W. It's a 120 volts, 200 milliamp, 3000 K, 2020. It was made May of 2020.
Oh,
But anyway,
this is
kind of crazy.
It's got little turtles in there.
It has no sound. It's heavy. All you have to do is make the connection between both places. Both places. Look. Isn't that freaked out? Hey, Bill. What's up, buddy?
Wow.
That just freaked me out too. It tastes like. So I don't recommend you holding it in your lips and touching your tongue because I'm pretty sure it's not for me. Okay.
You know. Party poopers. I don't know if an incandescent will work or not. You can try it. You can try it. And I'm losing control. Who knows, man? Who knows? Woo, woo, woo. Well, this country is going to be a lot less populated here shortly. I can see that.
Poor whole memories. Breaking up bad, can't understand what you're talking about. Would you tell T. Lee what we're talking about?
Yeah, T. Lee, we're talking about a light bulb. He can touch the base, and then touch the bottom of it, and the light bulb lights up, and he's got nothing else going on. Oh, look at Don. He says, put it in your ass end and put on panel, and I'll send you $100. Ah! Sorry, Don. This is not the Rhino Nation.
If it lights up.
Right. This is not the Rhino Nation porn show, Don. I think that's over there on the xxx.com. Males with strange stuff in their pucus.
I still don't. But that's amazing that nobody puts off that much energy.
Well, you know, we're all energy, so. Kelly K, please no.
Tastes like shit. Don't recommend it. Don't put it in your mouth. See, I've got to be careful. Please no.
There's Mary Freeland. Woo, Mary's in the house. What's up, Mary? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well through the storm.
Julie, don't. I'm sure I've eaten salmonella on multiple occasions. I was a truck driver for 31 years. Rhino, you got to get one of these, dude. This is freaking me out.
Well, send me what is written on the side of the bulb. I'll go to Lowe's tomorrow, I guess. See if I can find one.
I'll send you. Yeah, I'll send pictures.
Because I don't have nothing.
I don't know what they cost.
I don't have nothing but ink. I got incandescent bulbs in my house. So I don't have no.
Well, glad you made it through the storm, Mary.
Yes. This one.
Oh, wow. A royal guard was found dead in barracks after the service at Queen Elizabeth's funeral. Wow. Okay, I'll drop that one in Rhino chat just in case somebody wants to read that. That's kind of interesting.
Pretty sure
Well,
I
that's all
won't.
right, Don Richie. We'll have to
Richie.
send you the video about the Las Vegas shooting. It's got all the information about the helicopters in it for you, big boy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we brought the receipts today. For some reason, they just landed in our lap today. Funny how that happens.
Yeah, well, you know.
I don't know whether you can see that second picture I got. I sent you a picture of both sides of that thing, Rhino.
Cool. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I didn't even buy the lights. Brandon bought the lights. All these other ones. So I'm convinced.
Ooh, yeah.
I tried a different LED from Walmart. Didn't work on those. Well, I wished I could share. Let me go Google the link because I can drop it in the private.
All right.
Maybe. Hang on, I'll turn this off so like I'm done with it. Maybe.
Ooh,
There we go. Oh, I got to get up for a minute anyway.
ooh. Not good. Oh, my. So what other good shit's going on in the news? Ah!
I know I'm looking. I'm putting it in Rhino chat. You can go to Rhino chat and take a look what I'm dumping in there.
Always behind when I go over there. Always. Phew. Not gonna be good. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, okay. So a Polish politician stunned with a tweet suggesting who was behind destroying Russia's pipelines, and he's thanking the U.S.
Well, wouldn't be a surprise.
No.
England better hope they don't piss off Russia too bad, because England's got 4 nuclear bombs sitting there under their ass. Supposedly. Supposedly.
That's good, Mary.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I got my disability check yesterday, but that was normal time for it to show up. Well, I'll check my Wells Fargo account, but I'm sure they didn't put that shit in there 2 weeks early. Mine don't come till the second Wednesday of the month, which sucks on certain months because it's 5 weeks between paydays. All right, hold on, dupers. Oops, shit. We got the shit turned on. Yeah, we do. Still didn't gain nothing. That's scary. That's scary. Gain nothing. Restream kills your phone. That's all I gotta say. Come on, turd. Come on, turd noise. Let's go. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girly girls. There you go. Hold on. Hold on. Give me your leash. There you go. There you go. Do your thing. Go do your thing, girls. Go. Go. Oh, wow. That's got to be illegal.
What is that?
Some dude's got a pickup truck. It's got two lightsabers, I guess, for lack of a better word. It's got a tube with a shitload of LEDs that's about 6 foot long, sticking out both sides of the back of the truck.
Oh,
I said, I don't know. I guess maybe not, but it looks it's interesting looking, that's for sure. Got two kids riding in the back of the truck, which makes no sense, but only down here. Why don't you go up on the cork and pee there, Sierra? Miss Diva.
because I don't have to.
Yeah, right. He's too busy trying to hunt for, sniff everything that's on the ground for the wrapper. Why, Dopey did. Go follow Dopey's lead.
Oh, that's one
Oh,
thing about Rocky. He would take forever to find a spot. Does Dopey take forever to find a spot?
nah, Dopey's is like, poop, she's hit the grass and squats. The other one, Sierra. It's like, I want the special four-star accommodation grass. Yeah, Dopey don't even care about peeing on asphalt.
Okay.
Sierra's like, I'm not peeing on asphalt.
These have a battery
Alright.
in them. I just went up and asked Brittany. I said, "What the hell is with this?" And she said, "Well, when you plug them in, they charge, and they will stay charged for. You can leave them on for 48 hours. It's in case the power goes out." I didn't know that.
Okay.
I thought I was spreading information, so I wanted to come tell what I felt because that freaking me out. I was
good.
like, "What the hell?"
Oh, no, there's
Sissy
Don.
K, I'm not doing it, Don.
Wah. There you go, Don. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, so I need to look and at the National Hurricane Center and take a peek at these two storms that Mary's talking about.
You got one coming up the Gulf of Mexico. Ophia or some bullshit coming up the Gulf of Mexico that's fucking supposed to be nice. Did you pee yet? Go pee. Get away from me. Go pee.
Okay, there's one. Disturbance number 2 has a 30% chance, and then disturbance number 1, they both have 30% chances. Okay.
Well, okay, Kelly
So right
K.
now
Why
they're
would you
just
have?
disturbances.
Why would you have to get a special light bulb? If the power goes out, that's what they make flashlights for. What do you need one, okay, to charge this and last for 24 hours? I get it if the power
Okay,
goes out for a short amount of time, but
Okay, so the purpose of these is if your power goes out for 48 hours, you can flip the switch, makes the connection, and turns your lights. So
I
I
see.
still know if you can run it off of that small amount and there's supposedly a battery in this. So whole charge for you can. I don't know whether it's continuous or not. So we're going to do a whole lot more research into that. So how much is the electric company cheating you by making stuff like that? Because okay, I went to the gas station the other day. My gas tank holds 6 gallons. I put 21 gallons in it. So I went in and I complained. I showed him in my book. I said, my gas tank don't hold 21 gallons. Well, it does today. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Y'all are cheating.
So,
I mean, how much of this stuff's really going on? I'm going to start putting my gas in my pickup 1 gallon at a time. All right, so I'm not no freaked out anymore because I thought it was cool.
yeah, you hear everybody going wild. Woo, woo.
I couldn't believe it.
Did you really think that was a real ass light bulb?
You had Don Ritchie doing somersaults.
Okay, Deb. Brandon says it's not a light bulb. Brittany says it is, and you put it in there and it charges.
It's a real light bulb that has a battery in it.
Well, I didn't know that.
You're conducting the circuit to turn it on. There's like a
And
switch.
that's right. And when you turn that switch, it completes the circuit. So when you get them screwed in there,
so
and your
when you
electricity's
screw
out.
this in, it's like plugged into the wall. I don't know what the hell that fucking thing is, but
I don't know. Okay, so anyway, they're talking about some of this Tesla energy stuff. So I've seen 100 TikToks about this. So I went over. I remember they were sitting over there, and I went over and got one, and it came up. I was like, "What the?" That's bullshit.
what the fuck? How does that work?
Exactly what I
You've
said.
got exactly 7 volts of energy that pump through your body.
Now we can conduct continuity.
That's all you're doing.
All right.
Battery. It's like a fucking
So
power
what-
outage thing.
So what does it take to charge that? What do you reckon it takes to charge that?
You screw it in the light bulb.
Okay, but what's the minimum amount you could charge that with and still survive? I mean, still get it to come on.
I mean, an LED takes 5 volts.
5 volts. Okay. We get to some technical stuff.
Well,
Technical
most
guys here.
LEDs, okay? Most LEDs, brighter LEDs can take up to 12 or 24, 27 sometimes.
But see, this is not even an LED, is it?
Yes.
It doesn't look LED because
It's
okay.
it's a bright
Done.
little fucker. But she said like 36 or 48. No. You might be lucky to get fucking 6 or 8 hours out of it.
I don't know. I was intrigued when I went over there and grabbed
Oh,
that light bulb, and I did just exactly what the little kid did. Stuck it in my mouth.
And
And
it
son of a
worked.
bitch on. Now see, now it stayed on. Look.
Because your saliva still
it's
like
wet.
yeah.
Fun facts.
Are you on a chat room or? I love it. How the fuck do you not realize?
Well, I've never seen one. Ever. Speaking glow.
I did until they say him.
Oh.
I'm not a medium kind of guy.
They're a little small for me, though.
They're a whole lot small for me, I'm sure.
Pull them up. Stick them on your finger and go. They'll flip right on there. They're hell getting off.
Yeah.
What's up, Happy?
All right, well, I'm going back up here.
Well, I've never seen him, so it freaked me out, okay?
It's still fucking great. I mean, just the fact that you act like you thought you were like Harry Potter.
No, I just didn't know.
Yeah, that's what they make the flashlight.
How does he say? Illuminatus.
Nah, that's what they make a flashlight for.
Have you seen those?
No, I haven't seen
The
him.
Harry, the combo like fucking ignition we're in.
Hold on. You want to see what you be seeing? There's the dopers. Daddies. Dopers. Hi, dopes.
Okay, Don, I'm going to go ahead and get down off of here in just a little bit. So let me know when you want to come up.
Don's leaving. He's going to come back later.
Okay.
Ooh. Dopers. Oh.
She
Well, I'm
just
going to go
trees
ahead and
over.
jump down because I've got laundry to do and I have to make my bed tonight.
Oh my goodness. Woo!
Yeah, I know, and I have to straighten out my spine so that I'm not sitting in pain all day tomorrow.
Oh,
And I
sounds
need to
like
get some
marvelous
sleep
fun.
tonight.
Yeah, that's what my chair's
Huh?
good
Marvelous.
for. I just
Sounds like
turn it
sounds
and
like
pop.
marvelous fun.
Hmm. I know. All right. Well, I'm glad we found that today, Rhino. That was very exciting.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Rhino
Good night,
vindicated.
everyone.
I shared,
Got
I
Good
shared,
night.
Woo.
I shared all that, Anna. Thank you.
Good. Good. Thank you, Travis. Good night.
Good night.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I need to learn how to fly a helicopter. That's what I'm getting with mine ceremony. I'm getting a helicopter.
Yeah,
Give me a helicopter.
I want an airplane, but I can't stand it.
I ain't worried. I ain't worried about none of it. Who knows? Well, I don't see nothing, Don. You see, I'm glad you see all this stuff happening. I don't see nothing happening. So I'm just sorry. I want to see the shit proven. I don't see nothing happening. Because all the stuff that they keep putting out there has already happened. It's supposedly none of the shit wash just comes out in the wash. So, jeez.
Oh, excuse me.
Woo woo.
Rhino Nation 7's on. Well, I already know that. I'm over here. I just now got the notification. That's crazy.
How the
Thank
fuck
you.
does it notify you about 7? How does it know you about 7 if I don't even have that enabled? It's in the back. It's turned off.
I don't know. I got nothing.
That's just like I tried to push up today, and then it sent me back to the phone verified. I said I already did that, and then it sent me back to the page, and it's got the 24-hour count again in the back dashboard. I'm like, oh shit. But oh well, 9 works. Tried that the other day. 9 works.
Yeah. I've got a 2 that I can't get to work. It will not.
I'm not waiting. The Federal Reserve Board is pretty much, from my understanding, the Federal Reserve was trying to exert control back over the central bank, and they can't do it because on the 14th of September, allegedly, the shit was switched from the fiat system to the quantum financial system. And now starting the 15th is when Wells Fargo started transferring the green shit to all, or the funky colored shit to all the other banks.
Yeah.
Is that
Now
shit true or not? Who knows?
I seen some new pictures of the new currency they're supposedly using today, and it doesn't look like the rainbow currency. So who the hell
Ones
knows?
that are online, the ones that are online are probably not going to be what it is because number one, $5 bill with Andrew Jackson. If you're going to take out the White House, why would it be on the back of the bill? Same way with Kennedy on the $20 bill. Why would you have a spaceman on the back of it? Considering we supposedly didn't go to the moon that way.
Right.
Allegedly,
I'm over here looking for a setting too right now.
Allegedly.
Go ahead.
We have to put allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right. Don't want to get hit with deceptive practices.
No doubt. Hell, you can't say anything anymore. Son of a bitches.
Man, well, you know. Sorry.
Boy,
The law, the law,
yeah, the E20 donkeys fucking thing. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, well that's the same way as a certain animal is a certain thing that you drink. That'll get you fucking flown off of there so fast, make your head spin. That was fast as hell that night. It was like I was like, what? I said, oh, well, join the crowd. There's about 30 other channels that got taken down for that shit too. I was like, wow, isn't that nice? What's up, Brenda Doyle? Welcome, welcome, woo-woo, welcome.
Don just asked a question. Uh,
I must have missed that one. Hold on.
yeah, it was something I thought. Well, I don't know. My chat's way behind over here. I'm trying to watch YouTube so I can chat back,
Oh.
and my connection's not good. So that it may have been something that was old.
Look at that. Oh, Pappy Two Bears and a cruising by in a javelin with a purple plum crazy color. Woo woo. Oh. No, I sent the Signal app to the wife over there in the Philippines. She goes, "What's this?" I said, "In case the internet goes down." She goes, "Well, how's this one going to work?" I said, "I think it runs off of satellites, if I'm not mistaken."
Bill got a magic act for a train trip. That's awesome.
Hell, we got it for the last week. I've had a field call from the Cal Union saying, "Why you're taking out all our members, crashing like mad." I'm like, "That wasn't me. It was Travis."
That probably was. I'll take the blame for that. I'm all right with it.
Have you
Well,
seen the?
Red Step Stacker actually put out a video today that they think that he thinks that they'll take his channel down too. It's on the Red Step Stacker channel.
Why? What was he talking about? Have you seen a short of when them guys are practicing boarding ships? The Navy SEALs are practicing boarding ships, and they got a jet pack. That bitch is bad as
Yes,
shit.
Oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, as long as you don't get shot while you're flying in the jetpack, that would be lethal. But as long as you don't get fucking take a round while you're flying, that's kind of cool.
If the new currency has a picture of Andy Kaufman or Joe Arlen, don't take it. Good one, Pappy. There's Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
Canadian Patriots in the house. Oh no,
She was in the house. Oh yeah. Wilwin was asking D-Dog stuff last night. Well, and he has interesting stuff. So my question is, if our politicians aren't following the Constitution and protecting the Constitution, what can we do about it? Can we just citizens arrest them? Well, and he gave me 30 U.S. Code 3730. So I didn't even get through it today either. I've been up since 7:30 and I forgot it was on my computer. So I'm gonna start looking into that because I know we can't get them going to and coming from Washington. We have to catch them at home. We can't get them in session. That's illegal. So they've made it so hard for us to get to them people. That's why they're doing the shit they're doing, in my opinion.
Okay, but I mean, realistically, I get it, but how realistically, under the current state of affairs, how are you going to pull that off? Really? How? I mean, just not trying to be a dick. You're going to pull that off.
I don't know. No, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I haven't read enough into all this stuff to get. The other one is 8 USC. Well, I'll drop them in the private chat.
See, that's if the system has not switched back over. We are still under admiralty law. So
well, and seeing that's some of the stuff I don't know either, Rhino. There's a lot of that stuff I don't understand.
But see, okay, you and I are broke asses, so our ass is going to rot in jail. They got money, they can hire lawyers, and we're going to be the ones that are fucking shit out of luck. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the way it is at this point in time. If you ain't got money to go up against them, like Nancy Pelosi and all these other people They have one thing, got money, and they have access to unlimited amounts of legal representation. We don't. Us,
You
we
are
ain't gonna
correct.
have money for the shit for a lawyer. So
You're right. You're right. So what we need to do is we need to create a movement to get those people out of there, because I see a lot of the in there. If somebody didn't have time to do it today, and I should have because I'm lazy. But if somebody could that video, you saw the same of what was in the. I didn't watch all of it, Brenda. I didn't.
oops, didn't work.
Grab the link, Brenda.
Copy link address. All right, get out of private chat.
Man, my YouTube is like 8 minutes behind, and on
All right, I
everything.
just dropped the U.S. code. I just dropped the U.S. code in chat,
Okay.
and now it dropped the other. Hopefully,
Yeah, they're both U.S. codes.
so many fucking
Yeah.
buttons to push to do the shit. You're like, good God.
It's harder to do on your phone. There we go.
There we go. Oh, look at how I do it. I'm fucking copy and paste. It's all new shit to me anyway. I'm like, oh, okay. Not even functions like
There you
that.
go. Unless their assets have been seized, he says.
Oh, okay.
Good
How are you
point.
going to know that? What are you going to?
You can actually seize their assets. People like Nancy Pelosi that have been doing the insider trading, I'll get away from that. But all the people that are doing that kind of thing, it's all in there.
Yeah. Well.
Because
Okay. Well.
it's not legal. It's not legal what they're doing. They're
Right.
passing laws based on
Well,
on.
okay. Here. I'll give you an example. Just like Hunter and Joey have provable ties to a certain place that's in the far land. It's got the red flag with something yellow in the center of it. Have provable ties to that, which is a T word, a S word, and high time. So if this shit is if Mr. Cheeseburger is in charge of whatever, then he has more than enough evidence right there. Forget what the election or whatever crap was. He can go give him some new jewelry if he so chooses. But who knows? We're in uncharted territories. Just like if there was a certain target that we could attack and there would be like a set of dominoes falling, that's fine. But right now, we're not going to mount to a pinch of shit. We're like a mouse pissing in the ocean. Are you going to notice the volume of the ocean going up any? No. It's just like people are saying, "Oh well,
Oh,
we're all scared." No, we're not. Who wants to die for fucking stupidity? I mean, that's like you can't swim, yet you're
right.
going to go into fucking raging water and try to rescue somebody. It's just fucking stupid. If you can't swim, get the fuck away from the water.
Point.
I mean, that's the same way. Okay, I've been riding a motorcycle since I was 4 years old. So this shit's like second nature to me. I don't think about half the shit you do when you get on one.
Me
It's like
too.
flick, 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 boom, boom. Okay. Now, if I go out and have a few beers and I'm fucked up, or somebody that's never ridden a bike goes out and has no beers, well, let's the person that has no beers drive a bike that's never driven a bike before, or the one that's fucked up and been doing it since they're 4 years old. Which one do you think's going to make it home without being fucked, without probably hitting the ground? Probably the one that's inebriated and riding
Right.
a bike since they're 4 years old. The other one that ain't never ridden a bike in his
Right.
life, we're probably not getting out of the parking lot before we're spilled on the ground.
You are correct. Because muscle memory is everything. I agree with you.
Well, that's like people ask me questions, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's 4 up and 1 down." I'm like, for what? For the gear system?" I'm like, okay, let me think about that one. I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess it is. Yeah, well, I guess it is. I'm like, I've been doing it so long. It's like you don't. It's like beep 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 beep.
Right.
And I was like, when people go to demo days, right, and it's like takes them forever to start a bike up. Yeah, when was the last time you were on a fucking bike? Because they're all the same, damn near. They're all the controls are on the same side on all the bikes now. British bikes used to be different. They were ass backwards. Yeah, thanks, Canadian. We got to have that for the next 10 or 12 days because we're in jail for number 7. You may be in
I
jail for
got 2 hits on
minutes. Yeah,
17 now.
I got 2 hits on 7 in a short amount of time too.
And I think
Well,
the
the
7th.
first one is
I know this is going to sound fucked up, but I think the 17th is when I come off of my second strike.
you know.
Uh,
Oh well, it's like the first one was questionable. That could have been either or. The second one, I guarantee you, somebody was keyboard warrior in there. That happened way too fast at 4:45 in the morning. I said, yeah, really? Somebody was working hard on the keyboards.
right. See, man, our chat.
Just
I don't
saying.
know how you. Um, yes, Nina. Savannah's already gone for a little bit. She said she may come back.
No, she's going for. She got to do laundry and something else. Well, she didn't have any Julie Green, Amanda Grace, or any of that other stuff. We just went over the video we found today that confirmed what I said about the helicopters.
And I still got one of those up. I got the Las Vegas. I'll get it from Julie.
Well, I think
Julie
it's interesting.
will
I
send it
think
to me.
it's interesting. It's like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, well, you know.
Well, I think we're
I
going
knew
to
what
find out a lot of information. I think we're going to find out a lot of information, David, that we know.
Well, that's just like that FBI whistleblower they had on Rumble. Until he got to the Vegas shooting and he started spouting off the shit he was spouting, I said, dude, you're in one of the compartments that you didn't need to know because your shit's ass backwards wrong, wrong, wrong. I said, wrong. I said, I know better on most of the shit that you're putting out. I said, wrong. And then he's trying to say there was a plane's fuselage in the Pentagon. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Answer me one question. Why were none of the light posts knocked down in the front of the Pentagon? Just answer me that question. And where were the engines? See, that's the main
That's a
question you
fair
ask
question.
anybody, and it fucks them up. Huh?
No, that's a fair question. You're exactly right. Because, okay, so where are the
Engines,
engines at?
exactly. The engines of an aircraft, I can tell you for a fact, survive air crashes 97% of the time. Intact, not imperfectly intact, but mostly intact, beat up a little bit, still tell they're a fucking engine. And you never found that at the World Trade Center or any of that other crap, and you never found it at the Pentagon.
Where's all the body
And
parts?
and you never found it at Shanksville, Chinookville. I still say to this day that they guided the Chinooksville out plane out to sea, went kaboo over the water, and then they came back over Shanksville and they hit some missiles and hit the ground and made a big hole, and the debris from the missiles is what everybody was picking up. And as far as the cell phone calls, that is absolute bullshit. You can ask Airphone. The Airphone system was up until 2004. It never was on planes ever without major issues. And there's no way that they got these crystal clear calls going from the airplanes. You can't even make a call today on an airplane with a satellite phone. So if they can't do it with today's technology,
But Ronald Reagan did it back in the 80s. Come on now.
uh-huh. Well, see, here's the one question. Here's the one question too that you have to bounce about the buildings at the World Trade Center. Where is all the debris? That big a building did not fall. All that steel, all that shit did not fall into the basement because the seawall was not damaged in any way or break. If that much shit came down with kaboom, it would have busted the seawall and would have flooded all of lower Manhattan. to the best of
Right.
my knowledge, is
Well,
okay. The bottom part was taken out with the shit that they're saying, but there was some kind of magnetic pulse weapon of some type, allegedly. Have no clue. Something was magnetic pulse. Da 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 da. That what I've heard is it turns people, matter, and all kinds of shit into a bunch of shooter-sized marble shit that roll across the floor, and you go poof. And I said that's why probably most of these people were jumping off the top of the building, because if I see you disappear into 300 little balls going across the floor, I'm going to go, what? I don't think I want none of that. Bye.
right. So, and Sissy K makes another good valid point. Black boxes on any of those plane crashes. Why is that?
Well, it's also happened that they were running a hostage or a hijacking scenario at the same time at that um, ATC place in New York at the same time. And here's another one: if you're the prezi at this, and somebody whispers in your ear that this happens, you would get up immediately and leave, would you not? You would get
Yep.
up out of the school and leave immediately. Well, the old Beeble didn't leave for over a half an hour later. Why was that? I guess there was no great urgency because he already knew what was going on.
Right.
Right. Well, that's just like, okay, if you want to talk about just like the Boston bombing. Okay, the two that they said. So you mean to tell me that they've had these or okay, let's back up a little bit. Okay, this supposedly happened. You got some police officer that shot all the way across town. Okay, wherever this marathon happened is over on here.
Right.
So there, people, these guys went over across halfway across Boston, and they're going to shoot a cop making coffee in a car. Just so knowing that every federal agency with three letters or better is on the ground looking for your ass. You're going to do something like that, so it's a big red flag saying, "Hi, here I am. I'm over here." And then they've had helicopters flying around all day long, right, with infrared and all this other shit. Well, this guy just happened to go back of his deck on 6 o'clock and take a smoke, and he notices the boat tarp on his boat is just a little disheveled. Get the fuck out of here! And all of a sudden, oh, that's where one of them was hiding. Oh, please. But what they don't tell you is they raided someplace there, or they forgot to tell you that they were having homemade improvised explosive devices thrown at them by these two as they were chasing them in the car and stuff. So when he went to where these guys were staying, why did they collect all the people, the cops, and everybody else that was in on the raid cell phones? Because the shit that they found, what? Oh, I wonder how that got there.
Right.
I mean, it's really,
Well, I think Don's probably right on some levels. That there's a lot of shit we've been lied to about. Um,
lied about. We've been lied about everything since we were knee high to a grasshopper.
yeah.
So
I want to go back to
okay,
the
if
70s.
people,
So when you guys
oh
set your
yeah,
clocks back on the thing, the thing. Let's go back to
no, no, I want to go. I want to go back
1774.
between '86 and '93 when you had all the hair metal bands and you could pretty much do anything you wanted as long as you paid for a mailbox or a tree. You didn't get in no trouble. I'll take those years any day of the
Right.
week. If you did half of the shit that we did
Well, I'm
back
glad.
then, you would be riding in jail forever.
Yep. Unlawfully, unfortunately. Um,
Well,
when
technology
I
is not your
graduated in
friend.
1986. No, that's right.
Well, I mean,
Pennsylvania fire.
there was just you could pretty much do anything back then, and as long as you paid for it, there wasn't. I'm serious, not to put a feather in your cap. I know a dude. I was with him. We ran over 5 mailboxes and hit an oak tree, right? So cop comes, we had all the neighbors' addresses, right? The cop goes, well, as long as you pay for the mailboxes, pay for the tree. Have a nice day. We're like,
Right.
whoa! We're like, holy shit!
Oh yeah, now it's a federal offense.
Well, realistically, not to harp on it, but okay, they would act like it's the most egregious offense in the world. There's less than 11,000 people killed every year by drunk drivers. Not minimizing that, but really, and the state that has the most will blow your mind. Take a wild guess which state has the most.
I have no idea.
Fucking Wyoming. Figure that one out.
Right,
There's
90
nothing
up there.
exactly, but there's nothing there. So it must be a lot of singular car crashes that roll off the road and kill your ass. Because there's
Well,
nothing
they drive
between the
90.
cities. Exactly. I did 85. I was doing 92 in fucking New Mexico, and I got a ticket for $5.
Wow. Many
I
people
tell you how they're going to
believe there
will
will be
tell
no
you how they
midterms.
I will tell you how they will
This
pull
is a
that off,
comment.
Nina.
Hang on, Dave. Hey, okay. Because so you saw this thing I did at the same time.
Right. I'll tell you how they
In my
supposedly are
opinion,
going to pull
in
this
my
off.
opinion, that's going to be the start of World War III.
I don't know, but here's how the scenario is supposed to roll out. This is based on no intel. This is coming from a person that works works on Wall Street. He is saying that
Watch.
uh, the broadcast is going to go out sometime this week about the EF, and that's going to distract the mainstream media. The the N word might already be in effect, but there was no fanfare. It's already in effect, but you're not going to see the big bongo bucks right away. And as this is happening, because the Vatican didn't make their payment to a certain bunch of people they were supposed to, I don't know. The Asian went woo like an elevator on free fall today. So by tomorrow, you might see the same shit happen here. So the optics are going to be that. Let's see if I'm be very careful saying that shit too. Stuff that people live on after they stop doing the way shit they do all their life is going to optically feel like it's taken a serious nosedive badly. It's not in reality, but it's going to appear to the average Joe
You
Blow
just
that it
said
has.
a mouthful
Huh?
right there. Okay, so you're on disability. You pay taxes on disability. Why are you paying taxes on disability?
We don't. No, we don't. I don't pay a
Oh,
thing.
you don't? Okay.
No.
So I didn't know. I thought you guys were paying taxes on that because
On SSDI,
the other
no,
word that you
and veterans disability, no. I paid nothing on either one of them.
okay.
I
So
haven't filed taxes in like 3 years.
okay. So the S and the is charging taxes on money that you prepaid to the government. Why is it legal?
Oh, I don't know, but the other reason too is because you can't. I won't say can't, but how can you have another? Um, well, see what a lot of people are putting out is, oh, well, they got to have this other E to prove that the first one got hijacked. I'm like, no, I said that's the same way as I use the acronym. Okay, me and you robbed a bank. We stole a million, or we stole 50 million. We're spending a million. They know where we're at. They got all this shit on us. Yet they ain't arrested us. So we have to go rob another bank to prove that we robbed the first one. Does that make logical sense? Does that make logical sense? No, it doesn't. It
Now,
sounds batshit stupid. It sounds absolutely stupid. You can tell that to a 5-year-old and he's going to cock his head like a dog does and go, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? That's stupid.
okay. Since says you have to pay taxes on disability if your income reaches taxable. Well,
No.
I'm just asking. Hang on, David. Hang on. I'm only asking because my mother has to pay taxes on her Social Security. Pisses
Well,
me
see,
off.
you're talking.
She's
You're talking.
74.
Wait a minute.
She's 74.
Right. Right. But see, you're talking two different things. Social Security and SSDI are two different things.
And
SSDI
I
you
know that.
get before retirement age. Okay, they
Okay.
usually give you your maximum amount, and then you kick over to Social Security when you would hit retirement age.
It still
SSDI
doesn't
and
seem fair.
SSI, well, SSDI and SSI and Veterans Disability Benefits, you do not pay taxes on any of it.
Gotcha.
That's just like
My mother says they take taxes out of Social Security. Yes, she does.
if
I
you
haven't
make a certain
seen it
if you make a certain
because
amount or something, there's all kind that's a
why is
convoluted mess there because
there any time to it?
you well I'm just saying you and somebody else next to you could have the same get the same amount, but you'd be so totally different in what you get and what you pay and all that stuff. Why I don't know, but it is. I can tell you for the personal experience, SSI, SSDI, which is they're in the same group, veterans benefits, all that shit. You do not pay any taxes at all on any of it, none of it.
Okay. Well, there shouldn't be any taxes on it because it was a tax in the first place. I'm sorry, SSDI. I'm subject to tax. Can't speak on military. Okay.
No, you're
You
not.
don't pay taxes
How
on
do you pay
military
tax?
disability.
Right.
Sorry,
How
I'm
are
reading
you paying taxes
the
on
chat.
that? How are you paying taxes on SSDI? You don't have to pay nothing. You don't have to pay federal or state taxes on none of it. You don't even file. I haven't filed in 3
They,
years.
they,
Well, if you get to most
only if
people
you
ain't
get
get
over
over 25,000.
25,000.
You ain't getting over. Good luck with that one. I don't think most of us here
Well,
make that kind of
5,000
money.
is 2,000. Right.
That means you had to make a shitload of money in your life.
You don't even have to claim military.
Nope, I don't file nothing.
Oh, my mother did, but she's paying taxes.
I don't know how much you get a
He's
month,
certainly
but it's
20.
not. I guess
Okay.
Benjamin is right. If you get over 25,000, but you're good luck. Most people don't get over 25,000 in SSDI.
Right.
I made pretty good
Well,
money in my life, and my maximum benefit is still below 2,000. So you go by 12, you're still at 24,000.
Right.
So you had to make a boat because you figure I made in the mid some slut. When I was working for the airlines, I was making 60 to 65, 70,000 a year. So that's not bad money. So you must have been making $100,000 to get over 25,000 in SSDI. Well, all this stuff is supposedly unconstitutional, but we're not there yet because we're still under admiralty law. Just like this crap that you can put somebody for convenient grand jury and all this other shit. That's not true under the current system. You don't have that power at all.
Well, we haven't seen it. We haven't seen it come to fruition. So I agree with you.
I don't know. I
think my
don't even know
signal.
why you're. I don't. If you get less than 25,000 a
Can you
year, I
hear
don't
me
even know
now?
why you're filing income taxes. I haven't
Hello?
filed in 3 years. Never thought about it. You're there. I hear you. Hello.
Okay, you can hear me now.
You did.
Well, we're behind.
Yeah.
That's why I was
I could
asking.
hear you before.
Fresh. Back.
that's there, but I'm just saying on SSDI, unless you, as Benjamin said, unless you make over 25,000, you don't even have to fill out nothing. I don't need no deductions, no nothing. I don't fill out shit. Hold on.
I don't know. You couldn't hear me at all.
Stubbed your toe.
I know. They don't even like me anymore. Fuck YouTube.
No, no, they're not in place at this time. We are still under ad morality law. If you go to a court of law in this land right now, we are still under ad morality law at this point in time. The system has not changed over to constitutional law in
Hang
any
on.
way, shape,
Hang
or
on.
form.
Hang on. I googled it.
I can tell you right now, I've heard what you're saying about him supposedly using it now. I got news for you. You walk in a court of law and you ask a lawyer for his law license, the judge is going to shut you down right the fuck away. And if you can persist, you're going to end up going to jail for
Not necessarily.
contempt of court. If unless you know exactly what you're doing and what you have to say. Average Joe Blow is not going to have a clue and he's going to be spending time in jail. Because once you start asking questions like that, the judge is going to go, what does that have to do with the price of eggs in China, son? Nothing.
Okay.
Right.
American.
I agree with you totally, Cindy. That is correct. If you go over 25,000, then you have to pay taxes on it. If you make less than that, which that puts most, I'd say 90% of the people in this country in that category, because I made pretty decent money and I still didn't even get close to 25,000 a month. So I think I make what, right on 2 times 12. Close but no cigar. Close but no cigar. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. I'll agree with you, Sydney. You are correct. You get over 25,000, then you got to pay taxes. But I ain't even close to that. So maybe we will be with the new system. We get $5,000 a month, but I don't see that happening either. So
Well, okay. So let's talk about that for a minute because that'd be a great conversation. If everybody, all right, let's say that everybody our age, and I know you're I think you're 6 years older than I am. If we get, I'm 50, I'm 54, and you're 61.
oh, there you're adding shit. I'm only 60. Calm down, big boy.
Oh, I thought you were 61.
No, I'm 60.
I thought you told me that.
Oh, I just turned
Okay,
60 this
so
August.
all right. Well, I'm not
But
55. We'll just let that one lay there. Okay, so you and I should get whatever they want to give us, but who the hell's going to work?
well, we're not. Well, we're. I'm not working now, so I'm
I'm
not
not either.
working now, so it's not. It's not a. I mean, it's not like I could go back into the workspace that I really wanted to. It's like I mean, if I had to, I could probably survive. Oh, here we go. What's up, Canadian Patriot? Welcome, welcome.
Hey, David. Hey, Travis.
What's up?
No, that's what I was trying to say, David, is that both law systems are in place, but 85% of Americans don't know their Constitution and don't know how to use it. Doesn't mean it isn't in place, because Devil Dog uses it every day, and he uses it against the lawyers and the judges as well.
Well, and I'm not disputing what you're saying at all, Canadian. I've been watching a lot of the First Amendment auditors on TikTok. I'm going to go out in the street and I'm going to educate these kids.
So you've been watching what?
TikTok. There's a lot of First Amendment auditors.
What's that?
Okay, your First Amendment is freedom of speech.
Well, I know that, but what's a First Amendment auditor on TikTok? It's a Chinese platform to begin with, so what's a First Amendment auditor?
So, okay, so they're okay. So I've got to go find this because you'll find it's hilarious. They also own Spotify. They also own Google. They own something else. Anyway, it's quite funny because this Chinese lady is the one doing this, and Nancy Pelosi. So
Hi, Joey.
they're going to figure out how many. They're going to fight. They're going to figure out how many times you shook your ass on TikTok versus where you're at. They already know where we're at. There's no question about that.
They knew that
already
when
let us
people
go.
started playing that stupid Pokemon game. That was the whole. They got people to do that crap so that they could identify locations. Jeez.
Huh.
Well, look at Walmart. Look at
I
Walmart.
know.
Why do you think they got all these self checkouts that got cameras on them and shit? So you now almost have to go out of your house with a Hollywood level mask on so you can't be facial recognized. But as long as you got that piece of electronics in your pocket, they can track your ass anywhere.
Oh, you know what else is interesting? For those of you who have looked at the drops, I'm sure you all remember that clock with Mickey and his hands at 10 and 2. I wonder if that's a marker, because today is 10-2.
I don't think
I
so
don't
because
know.
today is almost 10-3.
Well, it already is over in China,
Visa.
and their markets have opened. So let's see what happens.
Well, their market was open at 10 o'clock this morning. It was Monday morning over there at 10 o'clock when it was here. They're 12 to 13 hours ahead of us. Their market already tanked once. I mean, not once, but
That's what I'm
low.
saying. It's like noon there right now, because it's quarter to 11 here where I am.
It means okay.
So
it's
12 to
Tuesday.
13 hours
No,
would be
it's
noon or 1
Tuesday.
o'clock tomorrow over there.
Well, they're into Tuesday because they already had Monday.
Well, that would make them like 27 hours ahead of us.
Oh, they're 12
not
hours
13.
ahead of us. Okay, it's like let's see. It's almost 11 o'clock here, so it's 11 o'clock Monday morning over there, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. So by the time their market closes, let's see what happens.
Well, that's why you got that emergency Fed meeting, because from my understanding of what I've been told is the Federal Reserve was taken out of the equation on the 14th of September. They changed over to the quantum system. The quantum money started going out on the 15th. Whether that's true or not, this is allegedly. Whether that's true or not, we have no clue. No clue. But as they said, there's not going to be any fanfare when a certain N word is kicked off, just like there was no fanfare when we got taken off of it. And far as seeing money, that could be down the road for months.
Oh, before I forget, I don't want to enter. Oh, go ahead, Travis. Got your hand
that's
up.
all right.
I was just going to ask you. You said you didn't get to see all of Red's video, but at the last part of it, maybe the last 5 minutes of
No.
it, was all videos like those 2 videos I showed you, with the exact same thing happening, but not the same people.
Right.
And I don't know if I texted you this today,
Mm.
because a lot of people were saying, well, because all these people were V'd, right?
Hello, Rick.
But they were saying it was one of the things, one of the batch
Right.
groups was causing clots and aneurysms, right? But what someone else said is, don't forget the lots that have the circuit creating substance in them. If I can, yeah, they won't get that, because they can create circuits. They watched it happen under a microscope from taking these batch number or lot numbers. They watched the circuit form under a certain frequency. And they said once the circuit's formed, then they got a number for each circuit carrier. And they can just flip the switch whenever they want.
I know what she's talking about.
Starts
I
with
know
a
what
G.
Right. You got 5
Yeah.
of them.
G,
You
and
got
then it has RAF or RAPH, and then it has INE. Now, do you know, Travis, what I mean? The circuit forming substance. Under certain frequencies, they watched it form a computer circuit under the
here.
microscope.
Here, I'll put it in private chat. What they're saying is, I know what they're
Yeah.
saying. It's got 5.
Right.
I'm just trying
And
not
you're
to get,
exactly right, Brenda.
I'm trying not to get
Because
David taken down
Right.
before he gets his other channel back.
Right. Well,
Right.
we got.
because
I won't say nothing there.
but you're exactly right. Elon Musk has warned about this for years. Years. Technology is fixing to take us all out. We don't have any choice.
Yeah, outlandish. I wish we could share these videos. Cannot be shared here, right, Travis? There's no way.
Nope.
You can't share them here.
That's
And
right.
the only way I was able to share it with Travis was either through my Telegram. Oh, that's it. They're on my Telegram. I put them on my Telegram, right, Travis? Yes, I did. It took me a while to get them to upload, but I put them on there. Ooh,
Mhm.
outlandish. Retract that. Don't get David in trouble.
You actually said you actually
Yeah, since he
graphic
dropped it, just delete
option.
that word big time.
That's good.
Delete
Sorry,
that word.
I just said that.
Delete that word big time.
Yep. All right, guys.
If
I
you
gotta
if you
get out
want
of
to
here.
say something like that, you gotta
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
night, Travis.
Hi, Travis.
Are you going down to help? Did you find out about that?
They don't need us yet.
Oh, okay. I know he was saying that he was talking to somebody today, so
Hey, what's up,
Yes, we're going.
Tyrone? Well, it ain't
down
my
to help.
fault.
Yes,
It
yes,
ain't
we're
my
going down to
fault,
help.
Tyrone.
sorry, didn't hear you, Travis. Can you say that again?
Oops.
Yes, ma'am.
Said he might. Go ahead. What's up, Tyrone D? Glad you found us. Glad you found us. just in case, we got 9 and 10 if you want to sign up for those too.
Do you have them ready?
Yeah, they're up. Yeah, they're up. They're up. They're on. You can subscribe and you can subscribe to them.
Yeah, it was hard trying to share those videos. The only took me forever to get them to upload to Telegram, and the only other way I could share it was through Signal. And they all exhibit the exact same characteristic right at the end there. They all identical.
Yeah, well, we both got something. You roll down a bowling alley and all the pins fall down.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm trying to be careful.
Right. Oh yeah, I got all 4 up, or all 4 made, I should say. Not up, they're all made. 10 will be online tomorrow. Hardest part's remembering all the goddamn passwords.
Well, actually, Pappy, I watched him at some World Summit about a month and a half ago, and I think he was talking with somebody from Arabia and someone from Europe, and they were discussing AI, and he said he thought that it was great for, devices like stuff that you use in your home to make your life easier and that kind of stuff, and your phones and your computers.
No.
But when they asked him about the physical body, he said he thought it was extremely dangerous.
Yeah, we need to stay away from AI. We need to stay away from digital currency too. Thank you there, David Ed. Really going to use them if we have to, but the way things are going.
Yeah, Kelly, I've seen in the last month and a half, I've seen about probably 4 different looks for him.
Oh, that sucks the great penal system. That's not a good thing. You don't eat too well there. You don't eat too well there, or sleep well there. The fuck? Oh. Well, thank you, Mary. Glad you joined. Glad you joined. I don't know. I don't think I want to come. I don't want to come across no AI person or female for that matter.
Yeah, that's what.
The one I'm going to be interested to see is you have all these fucking reptilian fuckers coming crawling out of the woodworks. I'm going to be like, ah. Oops, somebody's back. Hold on. Oh, there's Travis back.
It was my old phone, and this is my new phone, and I got a new phone number with it.
What the fuck are you doing? Making me work now, damn. Making me work. Oh, that's good there, Kelly K. Dangler. I guess that might be all right. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be interesting. Yeah, if you're looking for them, I'm trying to think what they have for avatars. 9's got some funky looking rhino, and number 10 has got some karate looking rhino. I gotta find a better avatar for number 9. Oh yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Lizard peeps. Hey, that's supposedly who's in charge of all this crap is the Dracos or whatever the fuck they're called, or I don't even know. They start talking about that shit. That's above my level. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking about all these portals and all this shit that they're all coming through. I'm like, yeah, okay. Not saying it's not true, but got to be a lot more evidence to believe that one. Just saying.
Yeah, well, at least 3 of his faces look fake, anyways. 3 of the ones I've seen in the last month.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because we're in YouTube jail for another, what, 10 days, something like that. We're in YouTube jail for another 10 days. Yeah. I don't know. I just hope this whole shit ends soon.
Ooh, we're buffering.
Oh, am I?
Well, the show was for a second on my end.
I got green bars, so I don't know. You can give me no warning, so I don't know.
What were you talking about?
I don't know if Poppy Bear said we got to walk about, make sure we don't walk through a portal, a portal. Say that one fast. Say that one fast. Ooh. Right. Oh, I'm not so sure I believe the Galactic Federation crap, but well, we'll give it a go. Could happen. Could be happening. Whatever. That all these other races got screwed up by these certain individuals from our planet, so they came here to help us out. Right. I know what you're talking about, Tyrone. That the food there is not good where you was at. Plus, the attire is not all that great neither. Neither is the shoe wear. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was telling Travis, that last video that Red Step Stacker put out. It had a bunch of those same videos of that happening to those people, and he figured that that was going to get him his 3rd strike and his channel gone.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, I don't think there's going to be a midterm. I don't think so, but could be wrong.
I don't think so either. I say all of a sudden they'd start to decertify the 2-0 and then the 2-0, and then that's it. They're able to stop it right there because they can overturn it just once everything decertifies.
I don't know. I somehow don't think that's the route they're going, but maybe not. I don't know. Guess we shall see. Ew, to serve humanity with peas, carrots, and a dessert of apple pie. No. I ain't eating none of that shit. Peas, carrots. I could do carrots and maybe apple pie, but I'm not doing no peas. Not doing no peas. Pretty funny. This dude's tractor trailer's been sitting here all weekend long, right? So now it's what, 10 o'clock? He decided to go in the dark and start working on the damn thing, I guess, so it runs tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, dude, okay. Oh, I see. He's changing the tire. That's pretty funny.
So maybe somebody slashed it while he was gone.
Oh, I don't know. I guess he got somebody doing it. I'm like, yeah, damn, dude. Why don't you wait till tomorrow morning when you can see what you're doing or something, you know? Oh yeah, Tyrone. I think the goalpost got knocked down long ago. Space Force is handling the Grays. They're going to the ceremony. We're getting in a few months. Okay. Oh, I'm afraid that's why they're going to Puerto Rico. Why? Because of the hurricane? It's just like I wouldn't want to see them show up for nothing. Wouldn't want to see them show up for nothing. Well, that's actually there, Stuart. I mean, I assume it is, but I ain't really counting on it too much. Well, I don't see why they're having such a big problem with this island that the bridge collapsed. I mean, they act like we don't have shit that can make connect shit with a floating bridge.
Oh, they used before they had that causeway there, they used to have a ferry service that went back and forth.
Well, I
Put the
don't
ferry
understand.
service back in.
I don't understand. Okay, I'm sure the island gets supplied by probably a line from somewhere on the mainland or wherever, if it's an island. So you mean to tell me that you can't drop a gigantic military generator there and hook it into the main power grid that's on that island and power shit? I get the lines are down and fucked up, but still, you can still run shit out of that generator as big as it is, and then just drop food and water on there and then leave everybody alone, let them do the shit that they got to do. And if you got the roadway open, you just send heavy equipment and start and send a power company over there to fix the shit. Well, you're using boats, but that ain't going to get power tree and any of that other crap there. I mean, just put one of them floating boats, floating bridges across, and shit. Hello, we're connected back to the mainland again. Oh my God, so hard to do. I mean, they could do it when we go across rivers banks and to go fuck shit up. So why can't you do it to unfuck shit?
Well, they got all that stuff there before the bridge was in place using the ferries. So they they did it before back then. They could certainly do it now.
Right, Marble man saying the same thing I am. I don't understand why you're trying to evacuate these people off the island for what? I mean, I'm sure most of them don't want to leave their homes. I don't think if I had a home with all the shit in it that I'd go, oh yeah, I'm going to get out of here.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. 2 days ago, when DeSantis was giving an update, he warned people about looting in a Second Amendment state. And then today, the Attorney General of Florida was saying that the looting has begun. And then on one of his later updates, he says, "You loot, we shoot."
Well, that's the same shit that Rizzo said back in the 1960s in Philadelphia. Well, you got to be an outright idiot to do that. That's the same as trying to do that shit in Texas. Every other second. Well, that's here. I'll even tell you. I'll even say that in Louisiana. We got open carry shit here, and every second or third person is packing a pistol, even the chicks. So, I mean, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but yeah, you know, you just got to be flat. Well, especially if you start going after people's Rolls Royces and expensive cars and all shit like that. It's like you got to be stupid. Right. Well, I get that. I get that he. I'll give him kudos for having the power trucks there, but You should have had the military had a shitload of them biggest generators already staged there too. And just like Pearl Island, no, I mean, shit, okay. I would expect, okay, it's been what, 1, 2, 3 or 4 days? There should be a floating bridge already there by now to reconnect that roadway. Yeah, well, the story about Katrina will come out eventually too, because you know there had to be something behind that shit. They wanted something in Louisiana badly to go through all that bullshit. Because you can't tell me the levees and all the other fucking shit just gave way like it did by Mother Nature. Oh shit. You don't have to be a vigilante, but if the damn monkey comes to your house and he's not paying you a social call,
You're being constitutional. You have the right to not be infringed upon and not have your property infringed upon.
in your ground laws in Florida, so you're just protecting the shit that's yours. Right. Well, I mean, it just, I don't know. None of this, a lot of this stuff don't make any sense. I mean, I get it, but big developments want the private or the prime real estate big buyouts. I don't know. Just seems to me that we ain't never learned nothing from any natural disaster. We just haven't learned nothing. It's just like, I mean, I'll give them kudos to having the power trucks there, but as far as the rest of the shit, really. Uh, Now he's going to lead by Marine ones. No, poor baby. The poor baby.
Well, that was something else that someone said today. This is going to slow down the mass migration to Florida, and the Florida real estate market just had the bottom fall out of it.
Well, I don't know. Well, they ought to just tell the people in New York, or New Jersey, if you're planning on coming to Florida, leave your fucking bullshit ideas up there where you're at, or just stay the fuck where you're at. I know you can't ban people from certain things, but you know. Well, I mean, okay. Just like if you're on that island. Okay, if you know this storm is coming for the previous week before, don't you stock up on cases and cases of water? Don't you have shit like tuna fish and raviolis and shit that you can eat that you don't have to have refrigerated? You know, stuff like that. Don't you fill up a ton of shit with water? I mean, don't you get a did you don't have a generator, or if you do have a generator, don't you get one, or do you have one? Don't you get shitloads of gas? I mean, it ain't like this shit just popped up and say, "Hi, I'm coming to fuck you up." You had like a week's notice or more. Yeah, well, they're probably doing it in certain sections. They want the people themselves out. Uh, Well, I'm just saying. Well, the insurance industry is going to get taken on it, put on its ass too. Uh-oh, that ought to be interesting. So where are you going to move all them happy asses to? That ought to be an interesting I can't wait to hear what happens with that. If Gitmo is that damaged, then where are they going to move all them shit nerds out to? That ought to be fun. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Well, I'm just saying. I mean, the government there. I mean, I'm not busting on DeSantis too badly, but I'm like, we got bridges that can go reconnect the highway. I'm sorry, can reconnect the highway and do all that crap. You can drop water, you can drop food, you can drop big ass generators. It's not that hard. There's no reason that you got to evacuate everybody's ass because most people don't want to leave. Yeah, I heard that. I still don't know what to believe on that because I don't know if they're actually there or they're not there. Still out on the. Don't know about that situation. Right. Well, they just still all this shit is easily done. The military's got all this shit that they just it ain't that hard. They got fuel bladders. They can drop fuel bladders like a bitch. They got bridges. They got big ass generators. They got all this shit just sitting there collecting dust. I mean, it don't take that much. I mean, you reconnect the road, the bridgeway to the place, then you can have heavy equipment, power trucks, all that shit move in, and it'd be amazing how fast the shit is unfucked. Not saying they're going to be back to normal, but I mean, it'd be amazing how fast things will come somewhat back to a little bit of normalcy. Just saying. Don't know. Don't know. Still there, Canadian?
Yeah, I'm just reading.
Just make sure you ain't fell asleep.
My cousins were literally in trees for hours. That's scary.
Well, now they got one in the Gulf of Mexico that's doing all kind of shit too. So we shall see.
It's amazing how they're all just churning out, isn't it?
Well, I think that's one was scared, but whatever. Maybe not. Well, it's pretty funny. The meteorologist put Don Lemon in his place because Don Lemon's, I don't think anything to climate change. He goes, it got nothing to do with climate change, asshole.
Yeah. Well, I heard. I
No,
don't.
they,
I
no,
don't
they
know.
don't. But I mean, it could like it's so hard. Come on, dude. If you're the governor, wherever, California, Las Vegas, someplace out west, and say, yo, dude, you got any of these big ass power generators? We need about 10, 20, 30, however many you think you're going to need. Well, and okay, now that you find out the roads are good, then you call out and tell them that we need one of these damn bridges. Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, Christ,
Yeah, exactly.
we can go across the pond to go fuck shit up. So why the fuck can't we go across the pond to unfuck shit? I mean, that's just shit stupid. I mean, a fucking tank weighs what? Fucking shit. 60 ton or more? 60 ton or more? 70 ton? Something like that. They weigh a fuckload. We ain't got nothing on a fucking ground in normal civilian life that weigh that fucking much. Not anywhere close. I mean, if the fucking bridge can hold a 60 plus ton tank, I'm sure anything we got on the normal side of the world ain't gonna put a dent in the bridge. Just stupid. As far as fuel and stuff like that, I mean, once you open the roadway, I mean, it can roll tankers in or fucking fuel bladders or whatever. I mean, that's got to be better than fucking, no, let's evacuate. For what? People ain't going to want to leave their house. I wouldn't. Come back and your house is empty. No, thank you. Maybe all fucked up, but at least all the shit's still there.
Smart girl.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know that. I'm just saying. That's if you decide to stay. Well, that's like the first responders going to roll a fucking fire truck out in water that's up to the middle of the fire truck. How fucking brilliant is that shit? I'm like, hello, if it's above the fucking tires of the fire truck, I don't think you should leave the fucking firehouse, dumbass. Oh, he smelled something burning, so he had to offload the fire truck. I'm like, well, fucking no screaming eagle shit, genius.
Yeah, exactly. Outlandish. So, like on the same day that they're authorizing billions more for there, he's standing down in Florida saying, "Oh yeah, we're feel really sorry for you, but make sure you go get, you know, the experimental stuff."
I don't know. I guess we shall see. I don't know. That special warning's supposed to come out this week, supposedly. So does it does it don't it don't. I guess we shall see. Maybe. Maybe not. You can tell where any of that stuff's coming from. I'll kiss your ass on Main Street. Uh, 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 the ES, the one that they come across the TV. That warning. Can't say it here because they'll fucking bag you for it, probably. just what people are saying. There's no intel to prove other way, yay or nay on that, but that's what people are saying.
Good night, Lori C.
All right, Laurie C, we're probably all going to get out of here shortly. Been on for too long. Been on for too long. Sounds like a good sounds like a good time to get out of here too. Thanks for coming up there, Canadian Patriot. Always welcome. Always welcome.
Thanks for having me. Have a good night. Good
Have a
night,
good
everybody.
have a good rest of the weekend. Everybody stay at Pete hard. Stay blessed. Be safe. Woo woo. See you on Monday.